I'd like to welcome all of our fans inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium here in Thermopolis, Wyoming, home of the Thermopolis Bobcats. Today's matchup is going to be a middle school matchup between the visiting Greybull Buffaloes and your Thermopolis Bobcats. Today's game is going to be actually 3 games that we're broadcasting on here on the TBSN YouTube channel. We'll be with you throughout the A, B, and C games today. Now, we have to disclose that we do not have a roster for either team. Spoke to Brandon Daramidi before the game. We'll be checking at halftime for the rosters. He said that it's been printed out, so we are going to keep checking throughout the course of the during halftime. And if we don't have rosters for the A game, then we'll go up to the scorer's desk during the B game. Again, the Thermopolis Bobcats taking on the Greybull Buffaloes for the first game of the season for the Bobcats here today. And tomorrow we'll also be right back here at Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium as the Bobcats take on the Grizzlies of Rocky Mountain Middle School. Tomorrow that game will start, I believe, at about 10 a.m. if I'm not mistaken. You can check the stream time on our channel, obviously. You can check the stream time that is aligned with tip-off time. 6-minute quarters for middle school basketball. 4 quarters here. It'll be full games all day today. We got 3 on the docket for 24, 48, 72, I think. So 72 minutes of basketball action for you here today. Bobcats and the Buffaloes here from Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium at Thermopolis Middle School. Number 42 and number 5 getting ready to tip it away. And we are underway for the 2024 girls basketball season. And tries to get a shot underneath and a foul immediately to start the game for the Buffaloes. And that will send number 3 for the Bobcats to the line. Again, we apologize. I know we have a lot of Bobcat fans watching the stream. We do not have rosters for either the Buffaloes or the Bobcats. We spoke with the athletic director. There should be rosters for the Bobcats being printed here. Greybull did not offer rosters to the Thermopolis Middle School staff, so we also do not have that for the entirety of the game. First shot is up and in on the free throw here. Number 12 was charged with the foul on the play there for the Buffaloes. Shot is up, and it will be missed, so 1-0 for the Bobcats. Offensive rebound there for the Bobcats. Up and again for 2. Didn't catch who got the score there, but Greybull bringing it down court for the first time today. Number 12 with it. She's going to try and move to the right side. Has it on the right side of the arc here. Pass it to number 33. Pump fakes, moves to the right side. And tried to get something there. Screen off number 20 for the Buffaloes. Number 12 has it at the top of the volleyball line. She'll move left side, and a travel there. As number 5 was able to get the travel there, or was able to force the travel for the Buffaloes. Bobcats will inbound here. Number 4 with it now, off the inbound by number 34. Spins, moving right side. She's on the Bobcat text there. 5:15 to go here in the first quarter. Passing it inside into the paint. Number 34 has a shot. For the Bobcats, 5-0. Once again, you are watching the A game here. We will have the B and C games here on the live stream today as well. Far side, trying to bounce pass it here onto the free throw line. She'll dish it inside. It will go out of bounds. It will stay with the Buffaloes off of a touch by number 4 of the Bobcats. So Thermopolis Middle School playing some very aggressive basketball here. TJ Owsley, the coach of the Bobcats here. Pump fakes. She'll get over near the mid-range and she'll take the jump shot. No good. Bobcats will have the ball here, and it will be a down-court pass, and then it will not stay in bounds. It will go back to Greybull. Buffaloes need to hang on to the ball as much as they can here. Number 20 will inbound it for the Buffaloes here. Here comes number 33, past the Bobcat head. Slow with her dribble here, tries to move around and dishes it inside to number 42. It's loose, and it's picked up by number 25 of the Bobcats. 4:27 to go. Dribbling left side, has the pass to the left, a little bit of miscommunication there as it'll go out of bounds, intended for number 4. By the way, Bobcat varsity football playing in Pinedale tonight. We'll post the score on the TBSN Facebook feed. We unfortunately could not be in Pinedale, I guess fortunately, depends on how you look at it. But we could not be in Pinedale today. We are here covering the first game of the year for girls middle school basketball. Out of bounds, it'll go to the other side of the court. Number 3 will inbound it for the Bobcats here. Passing it to number 5 here on the near side. She'll dribble up toward the top of the key. Now they're down near the volleyball line, left side of the arc here. This is into number 34. She'll move inside the right side. The key shot is up and it's missed. It's going to be a jump. Oh, no, not a jump ball. Sorry, out of bounds. It looks like go back to Greybull. Foul count looking pretty low here as we approach the halfway mark of the first period. Actually, that was a foul on the Bobcats, but they both have 1 foul apiece here. Number 25 of the Bobcats charged with a foul that time. Number 33 with the ball. She has to stop there. And it'll be a bounce pass. Not very successful there. Whistle on the floor here. 3:46 to go in the first quarter. 5-0. Thermopolis on top. You're watching the future of the Bobcats here. Thermopolis Middle School girls basketball on 2Basin Sports Network, the voice of the Bobcats and the voice of Boysen. 3:46 to go here in the first quarter. Bobcats going to inbound the ball here. Number 20 and 33 looking like a bunch of piranhas there, looking to see if they couldn't get anything off the inbound. Number 5 with the ball here. Switches hands. She'll move left side. Jump stop. It will be from the free throw line, and it's going to be no good. Rebounded on the offense by number 3. She'll move right side. Passes out to the right side of the arc here. Moving left side. Dribbles. Gets herself onto the inside the key there, and it was tipped by Greybull there, but the Bobcats were able to hold on to it. 3:20 left. She'll move right side, going down the right lane. She'll retreat back to the corner here, passing it right side here, moving left up to the top of the key near the volleyball line. It's poked away by number 20 for Greybull, but it will touch the purple line. And thankfully will stay with the Bobcats there. We're halfway through the first quarter, 3:08 to go. So another foul was committed there by Greybull that we missed. That was number 12 getting her second personal foul. Passing left side, number 4's guys. She'll switch hands. Keeping it, trying to set up the play, it looks like here. Not very much motion there. Number 4 is moving across the key, though. Passing it back to number 3 near the top of the key. Now moving around right side. She's going to dribble. She has a lane. Stops and passes it underneath number 34. No foul there. And it will be taken back by Greybull off the inside shot. And an open man there down court. Pass it back number 43. A 3 shot is up, and it's going to be, doesn't look like it's any good there. Don't know what the call was. I think it might have been a foul on Thermopolis. So Greybull will take the free throws here. Greybull has only been to the line. Greybull is not been to the line before this moment here. First shot is up, and it's going to go through. 5-1 here. Thermopolis still on top here in the A game. Shot is up, and that one will fall. So it looks like it was fouled beyond the arc, so she is going to get 3 here. Referee signaled 3 there, but I don't know what I thought it was. Shot is up, and she nailed all 3 of her free throws there. Kind of rare to see someone convert all their free throws off of a foul from 3, but she did it there. Greybull will close the lead to just 2. Number 4's got the ball here. She's going to dribble here, trying to fake out number 43 of the Buffaloes. Passes it inside the 34. She's going to try the inside shot. It goes off the backboard, and a little bit of chaos down there. Goes out of bounds. It'll go back to Greybull. Bobcats doing everything they can here to try and keep Greybull from advancing the score any further. Now they have to play in Greybull a month from now. This is going to be a bit of a setup to that final matchup there against them. And here they come. She's got herself a lane, loses control of the ball, and it's touched by Greybull. Will stay with the Bobcats. 2:07 to go on the board in the first quarter here in the A game. Friendly reminder, I thought the C game was going to be a half game today. It's going to be a full game, so we're going to have 3 full games for you on tap here on TBSN. Spins, takes the shot up, and it's going to be no good. It's rebounded by the offense. Another shot. That one's not going to fall either. And Greybull will get the defensive rebound here. Moving lane. She'll move to the center of the court here. Number 43 with a wide open 3. It's up, and it's going to be no good. It's rebounded by number 34 of the Bobcats. Number 42 palms it away there. It'll be out of bounds, and it looks like it will probably stay with Thermopolis off the contact by the Buffs. Number 3 for the Bobcats going to get this one inbounded here. Friendly reminder, we are going off their numbers for both Thermopolis and Greybull right now. We do not have rosters for either team at the moment. We will eventually have rosters for Thermopolis, but Greybull did not submit a roster to Thermopolis Middle School, so we will not have Greybull's roster today. First shot is up and it's in with 2 minutes to go. Bobcats will extend the lead to, back down to 4. Passing it underneath, and it's going to be taken away by number 34, the Bobcats, and it looks like a foul. And then we'll send it back up to the purple line there as Greybull, I think, will get marked with their 3rd foul of the quarter here. Middle school rules might have changed since I was last up here. I don't know if they're going with the new NFHS rules of, resetting the foul count at every quarter, or if it's going to reset every half, so I guess we'll find out here in about a minute 12. Inside, she'll pass it back, and an amazing pass there. She gets her own rebound. It's a an amazing set of circumstances there. She got an incredible pass there off the assist. Well, I guess it's not really an assist, but that tipped away. Same girl that made the basket steals it away. Greybull will get it back here, and it's stolen away again to play potato here. Number 4's got it. She's going to be up here near the volleyball attack line. Pass it to number 5. I think it was intended for 34, but a little bit short-winded there. Number 5's got it. She loses the ball. Number 43 will pick it up there on the turnover. 38 seconds to go. She'll pass it down court, and that one is going to go out of bounds. Stays with Greybull. TJ Owsley assisting the refs there. Getting the ball for them there. TJ Owsley, just an amazing man from what I've seen of him. I coached basketball in 2022 for the rec department, and he was still the girls' coach then. And I was able, before rec practices start, we got there with 30 minutes to go usually in the middle school practices. He is a fantastic coach, and it's awesome to see that he's still there on the sideline. Inbounds the ball. Number 43's got it. Passing it to the right side, back to the left side. Number 33's got a shot from 3. It's up and it's in. And that is a 3 for the Buffaloes. 9-6 ball game here in Thermopolis with 20 seconds to go on the board. Passing it near side. Number 5's got it. She'll move left side into the key. Stops at the free throw line. She'll pass it back to number 3 out the top of the key. Moving inside left lane. She'll bounce pass up and inside to number 25. It's no good. Number 42 on the rebound. She'll give out to number 43. Pass it back here. 3, 2, 1. And they will not get the shot off in time. And that will draw an end to the first quarter here in the A game. You are watching Thermopolis Bobcats middle school basketball on 2 Days in Sports. The voice of the Bobcats and the voice of Boise. I'd like to welcome you back inside of Thermopolis Middle School here at Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium in Thermopolis. Thermopolis Middle School basketball on 2 Basin Sports Network. Greybull Buffaloes and the Thermopolis Bobcats. Number 20 getting ready to inbound it here for the Bobcats. Number 33, I think, playing point guard here. If we could focus the camera on him, that'd be great. Bounce pass, backcourt here, number 4, guarding at the Bobcat head. Trying to get some people there. They're very crowded there on that side of the arc. Right side, she'll bounce here, trying to spin her way around. It'll be a bounce pass here, back to number 33. She's going to switch hands, moving right side. Kind of trying to retreat here. She's going to go up back near the Bobcat head. Looks like she might have gotten her foot there past the line, but the referee does not call the backcourt. And there's going to be a dogfight for the ball here near the top of the Bobcat head, near the ear, and a jump ball is called by the referee. 5:34 to go, 9-6. I just realized I said that kind of an aggressive tone. I did not mean it that way. It's going to go back to the Bobcats here off the jump ball. Number 3 getting ready to inbound at 4, Thermopolis. Greybull sending number 20 up near the mouth of the Bobcat. Switching hands here, going down the left lane. Shot is up, and it's going to be no good. Came extremely close, though. Oh, camera was not on it, so you did not see a thing there. Number 33 bringing it back down now for the Buffaloes. Swings, looking for an opportunity here. Like I said, they're kind of crowding that end of the court there. Ball was choked up. She gets it back and palmed away by number 5, but she'll keep a hold of it. Greybull getting pretty lucky here off of some of these passes. And a fight for the ball, number 3 and number 20 down there on the court. I think the jump ball was called for the... Trying to see who got the benefit there, and a timeout has been called. So we have no clue who the timeout was for. Oh. Okay, it's a Greybull timeout, so they're going to use a full timeout. We'll be right back. You are watching middle school basketball on 2 Basin Sports Network, the voice of the Bobcats. I'd like to welcome you back inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium in Thermopolis, home of the Thermopolis Junior Bobcats, I guess you could probably say. Buffaloes and the Bobcats here at Thermopolis Middle School for the season opener for the Bobcats. They'll be taking on Rocky Mountain tomorrow. And a foul there, it looks like to be on the Bobcats. And by the way, my question earlier was answered. They did reset the fouls for the quarter. We know that there was some changes to the NFHS rules in terms of when the fouls were reset last season. That kind of took us a couple of games to wrap our heads around, but it looks like it transferred over to middle school as well. I guess that's kind of a stupid thing to say. It's stolen away by number 4 there on the end. The shot is up and it's scored! It is a three-pointer for the Thermopolis Bobcats. A foul there on the floor. And it looks like a reach-in foul here for the Bobcats, so it'll bring up their second foul of the quarter here. Still, actually, they changed the score. It wasn't a 3. It was actually just a mid-range shot, according to the scorekeeper. And there they go, number 4 on the steal for the Bobcats, going back the other way. In transition, getting it underneath number 25. Under a lot of pressure there. Shot is up, and it's going to roll off the rim. And it is going to go out of bounds here. The 34 tried her best to get her hand in there and see if she couldn't take it away. But for 4:31 left on the board the second quarter. And don't you dare come up to me and say women's sports are not entertaining. This has been an incredible game tonight for the Bobcats. Shot is up and it is good. The Bobcats extend their lead. It's 13-6. The largest lead, I believe, that they've had all game, or at least tying it. A 7-point deficit here in Thermopolis for the Greybull Buffaloes. Kicking it back up to number 20. Has an open shot there, number 43. She's taken a couple of three-pointers so far today. Tries to get up underneath, and it's going to roll out of bounds. I think it's going to go back to, or judging by how they're lining up, it's going to stay with Greybull, and it will. And just to the inside, the shot is up, and it is no good. It was tried, or number 4 tried to get the rebound there, but unfortunately can't come away with it. Oh, the concessions are open, it looks like, at Thermopolis Middle School. They were not open at tip-off. I'm starting to get a little worried. And it's taken away by number 25 of the Bobcats, and number 34 had her hand on it there, but 42 for Greybull takes it away. Far side of the court now, so switch hands and kind of fakes out number 4 there inside the key. The shot is up and it's in, and the Buffaloes will try to close the gap just a little bit now. They still have a little bit of work to do, as it is a 5-point lead still for the Bobcats. Had a couple of substitutions there. Number 14 is into the game. Now keep in mind that Brandon Dermody told me this at the top of the game. There is not really a segregation between 7th and 8th grade in this game. It is a combination. Shot is up more 2 for the Bobcats here off of the foul by Greybull. They will commit their first foul of the quarter here. And don't mind what you're seeing there on the corner of your screen. It's just kids being kids. Warming up here. The shot is up, and it is going to go off the rim. Kind of looks like a bit of a strained release for number 4 there. Kind of got to have your eye focused on that backboard. Look at where you're shooting. Shot is up. Exact opposite of a miss. She actually banked it off the backboard. And we got a substitution coming in now for the Greybull Buffaloes. Number 10 coming onto the court now. And we're back into an even score now as Thermopolis has 14 on the board. Greybull has 8. So we've got a 6-point deficit. Greybull has not allowed any more than a 7-point gap tonight. Ball loose. It goes out of bounds. It looks like the tip by number 4 is going to go in Greybull's favor there as they'll keep possession of the basketball here. Greybull's not really been moving the rock as much as they probably should here. Thermopolis has had a pretty effective passing day today. Number 42 stops at the paint. The shot is up, and that one will go off the rim. Greybull keeping it in here and stays in. And looks like it's going to go back to the Bobcats. Number 22 chased it down there. I think I know who that number 22 is, but I don't want to look like an idiot. And a traveling call there for Thermopolis will send the ball back to Greybull. Substitutions coming in for the Bobcats here. Coming out of the game will be number 4. Coming onto the floor will be number 3 and number 40. Also coming out of the game for the first time today is going to be number 34. And she's had a fantastic first quarter and first half of the second quarter. By the way, 2:50 to go here in the first half of the game, and this has been so much. I don't want this to end. I'm glad there's a B and C game because this is fun. Right over her head, it will go out of bounds, and it will go back to Thermopolis off of the botched play there by Greybull. By the way, this is I think the 3rd time consecutively we've called games for Buffalo-related teams. We tried to call the Greybull JV game against Thermopolis for football, as well as the Mountain View Buffaloes, of course, last week, and that upset. And now we're calling the Greybull Buffaloes. So 3 times in a row now we've called Buffaloes-related mascots. Traveling call there, I believe, for Thermopolis there, so it'll go back to Greybull. And that's something they kind of have to get under control here. Keep in mind, this is the first game of the season. They're not going to have any opportunity to practice either tomorrow because Rocky is coming to take on the Bobcats. Also, that was kind of a stupid thing to say because Saturday. But they kind of have to get that traveling thing under control here. I have confidence, though, that CJ Hauser is going to do everything he can. Shot is up, and it's going to be right back in their hands. Number 42 on there. Gets a technically an offensive rebound. And it looks like it'll go back to Thermopolis here. Don't know if they called it a jump ball or not. Or sorry, check that. Actually, a timeout has been called, I think, by Thermopolis. So we'll be right back. Right, so welcome you back inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium here in Thermopolis, here on site of Thermopolis Middle School. TMS girls basketball, A, B, and C games today. We are currently covering the A game as the Bobcats take on the Buffaloes. One of 3 games here against Greybull here today as they come up through Manderson and Worland through a bunch of, just let's be honest, just a bunch of grain processing silos. I believe there's not much usually I have things to say when a road team comes through here to Thermopolis, but... And it looks like a traveling call on number 22 of the Bobcats, and the Bobcats have gotten quite a few of those calls here in the second quarter. Inbounds the ball. Here comes number 20 for Greybull, bringing the ball back up the court here. Switch it. I think she switched hands there. Moves to the right side, passes left side. Number 10 has a little bit of trouble holding on to it for Greybull. Number 22 here on the corner of the volleyball court here. Pass it back to number 10. Dishing it inside, number 42's got it. Passing it back up to the top of the arc here. Here comes number 42. Shot is up for Greybull, and a traveling call on the Buffaloes. And the Greybull coach, you can see it in her body language there. Not the call that she wanted there or expected. And it's tipped away. Here comes Greybull back down the other way. It's stolen back by number 22 of the Bobcats. And falls to the floor, and a foul there. It'll stay with Thermopolis, but Greybull, I think, will rack up their second foul of the game off of the trip. 1:11 here to go here in the second quarter. Low scoring so far, 14-8, but that's kind of the nature of middle school girls basketball. You won't see like an extravagant score or anything. It's going to be pretty low, but that kind of makes it entertaining because it's like they're constantly within arm's reach of each other throughout the course of the game. In varsity, it's like, it's like some games it's like you can really tell, or I guess most games you can probably tell the game's going to be over by the time the buzzer even sounds. But this is actually kind of, like I said, usually a close game in middle school girls basketball, which makes it kind of. This shot number 42, it's up and it's in, and Greybull will get into double digits here. 14-10, still the Bobcats on top. Number 22, bring it down the far side of the court. 38 seconds to go until they hit the lockers here. Number 34 back in the game for the Bobcats. It's going to be a loose ball here inside the key. She's going to try and take the shot up on the left side. It's going to be rebounded here. Buffaloes bringing it down past the Bobcat head. She's up there right there on the Bobcat's ear. Moving down near the volleyball attack line. Number 10 here back in, and it's stolen away by number 34. It's out of bounds. 15 seconds to go in what has been a close contest so far. A 4-point game as the Buffaloes try to get some kind of advantage heading into the locker room here. Halftime coming up. We will not have a halftime show for you because we don't do that for middle school or JV games. There's also there's no point. Looks like a foul on the play here as the referee gives the signal to the scorer's table there. Foul on number 3 of the Bobcats. She's racked up her second foul of the game. It's kind of entertaining looking up at that player foul board, seeing how many fouls get racked up. I know it's kind of a bad thing to say, but number 42 here on the right lane. Shots up, and it's rebounded by number 3. Number 22's got it here down the near side, trying to blow by. Stolen, tipped away by number 33 of the Buffaloes in a traveling call here. They had a fan over there on that middle section of the bleachers. It's kind of funny because she signaled a travel before it was just like a split second before it was called. It's like she kind of knew what the call was going to be. Bobcats inbound it, and it's down to 4 seconds here as the buzzer sounds, and they will hit the lockers. We'll be right back here. It's 14-10 as they enter halftime here in the A game. We'll be right back in about, what do you say, 10 minutes or so? Looks like they got the clock set for 8. So we'll be right back. You are watching middle school girls basketball on Gymnasium Sports Network for the Bobcats. We'd like to welcome you back inside of Thermopolis Middle School here. And here at Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium. We have actually gotten a roster here, which is actually really cool. We got a roster for Thermopolis. Like I said, Greybull did not give the school a roster, so we do not have that for you. Hopefully we'll have one when we go up to Greybull, but you know, next time we're calling Greybull anyway. Hopefully we'll have that for you. But Bobcats will get ready to inbound here. We have the roster. Keep in mind, I do not know how accurate this is because this is segregated based off 8th, 7th, and 6th grades. So I apologize if I get a name wrong, but there's really not, we're working with kind of, I don't know how to really describe it, but getting ready to inbound. It looks to be Carson Ivy and then Jaden Boren getting ready to inbound. Again, do not quote me 100% on that. Back underway, here come the Bobcats. Passing right side. Here comes number 5 on the dribble here, Mackenzie Buckner. Passes it back here. Now here comes left side. Here comes Boren. Having a little bit of trouble there. Trying to get the Greybull player off of her there. Coming down the right lane. Pass it. Kicks it back out to the right side here. Pass it now back to Boren. She's going to have to try and move right side, trying to go down that right lane. Shot is up from a little bit far away. Gets her own rebound. Shot is up, and it's no good. And it's rebounded by number 25, Lauren Teeples. Shot is up, and it's in. A 2-point shot there for the Bobcats. Number 33 for the Buffaloes, far side here. Ball is loose. They're going to have to try and scramble to get it here. Number 33 picks it back up. Number 42 taking a shot for Greybull. And it's tipped back in. And I guess, I don't know, Carson Ivy and Lauren Teeples kind of having a bit of a tag team effort there. Ivy had control of the ball there, but it looks like a timeout has been called, I believe, for Thermopolis. So we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Well, if you don't like the silence, then I have a bit of a proposition for you. If you are a business owner and would like to support coverage of Bobcat athletics from middle school all the way up to the high school, then you should consider becoming a sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network. For details, call the number on your screen right there, or email me at twobasinsportsnetwork@gmail.com. All lowercase. Rebound there on the offense there by Mackenzie Buckner. She'll pass it inside. Here comes 25 on the inside shot by Teeples. It'll be a bit of a cat fight down there trying to get it, and Greybull will wrestle it away. They'll get possession back, but it's immediately tipped back away by the Bobcats. Here comes the pass. Number 22 on the inside. If I'm not mistaken, that is Jakay Elder on that shot there. She's the only one listed as number 22. Elder had a couple of hiccups in that first half. However, she's really impacted this game so far. People we've been really seeing a lot of in this game have been the likes of Jaden Boren, Paisley Logan, and Jakay Elder. We've seen them make the biggest impacts in this game. Elder will inbound it here to Jaden Boren. Coming up past the Bobcat head, she'll have the far side here. Backup number 5's got it inside. Shot is up, and it is no good. Elder trying to keep it in, and she cannot. And so with that, Greybull will get the ball back. 33 getting ready to inbound it for the Buffaloes. Score is a little bit inaccurate. We'll change that here when we get an opportunity. Greybull, number 42's got it now inside the arc. A little bit of chaos back there near the line, and she's going to try and move left side, and it just kind of looks like Paisley Logan was giving her heck down there on that 3-point line. She's just kind of been a cannonball the entire game. Shot is up, and it is no good. It rolls off the rim. Bobcats will get the rebound. More specifically, I think it was Lauren Teeples on the rebound. Pass it to number 5 here. It'll be tipped back away. I guess they're kind of still in volleyball mode there as they spiked it to back down to Greybull. 18-10 here in the third quarter with 3 minutes and 17 seconds to go here in the A game. The girls playing in the B game today are getting ready to take the court. And it's tipped away and stolen. Mackenzie Buckner. And passing it left side. Here they come. I think that is Peyton Vargas and Savannah DeVries making their way toward the bleachers here. Bobcats, bit of a loose ball here. They're going to continue to fight for it, and a jump ball. And Paisley Logan was not going to let that go back to Greybull, but unfortunately it just kind of did off the jump ball. But Logan has gotten herself in there, and she has really been aggressive here today for the Bobcats. And the Bobcats need that kind of aggressiveness at the varsity level, I'll tell you. I think these girls right here are 8th graders, so they'll be heading up to the middle, or they'll be heading up to the high school next year. And I think whoever the girls basketball coach will be next year, I think they're going to be in great hands. Of course, they'll probably be playing freshman ball and JV ball for the first year or so, but when they get to varsity, they're going to be dangerous, bro. I'm telling you. Come back in 2027 to this exact stream, and we'll verify that. Moving far side, handling the ball right now, I believe it's Jaden Boren, and screen set there by Elder. Passing it inside, here comes Paisley Logan, and that one is in for the Bobcats as they get out to their largest lead of the afternoon. Passing it down court, here comes number 12 for Greybull. Not even giving me time to not even giving me any time to change the score here. Shot is up, and it is good for 3 for the Buffaloes. Bring it down court here. Here comes Boren. Passing it inside to Logan. She's got it left side. Shot is up. It's no good. And it'll be another fight for the ball here. And it looks like a jump ball. And we got a sub coming onto the court. Number 10 for Greybull coming in now for number 33 of the Buffaloes. Inbounding it will be Jaden Boren. And just the inside shot is up, a little bit contested there. It's rebounded by the Bobcats. Boren moving right side. She's trying to find a lane here. Going down the right side, takes the shot from the elbow. It's up and it's no good. It's going to be rebounded by Buckner, and she's going to have it at the arc. Takes the shot from 3. It's up, and it is, oh man, just off the rim. And that one rolls out of bounds off of Elder, and that will stay with Greybull. Could have set up a great play there, but I guess we'll never know. 1:24 to go in the third quarter. Greybull side by side here coming down the court. Number 20 has got the ball here, moving left side, guarded by Elder. And a screen attempted set there by number 22. She could not get the screen to work. Number 12's got it on the B for the Bobcat logo there, or I guess the text word mark. And it's tipped away. It's taken away by number 4, Jaden Boren. Boren still got it on the Bobcats' neck there. Takes it up to number 22, Elder. Bounce pass back to Boren. And here comes Logan with the shot from far out, and that one's no good. Just under a minute to go here as the traveling call for the Buffaloes. We'll send it back to Thermopolis here. 47 and 8/10 to go here in the third quarter. And it is a 20-13 ball game here. This is the season opener for the Bobcats basketball or middle school girls basketball program. The B game is coming up next. I believe those are just the 7th graders, and then the C game will be kind of a combination. And the shot taken from 3, and the camera got messed up from people jumping on the bleachers. We apologize for that. Didn't really miss much, though, as it goes out of bounds, I believe, off the air ball. Thermopolis only has one person up there on that Bobcat head, and they're not even playing like a half-court type of... They're not even playing like some kind of press defense. They're kind of letting Greybull move up the court here. believe that's what is that again? Over the back or something? It's a foul on. It's a call on Greybull, so we'll give it back to the Bobcats. 28.5 to go here in the third quarter, making this, I think, 6 minutes and 28 seconds left to go in the A game here. Friendly reminder, we do have 2 more games coming up after this, and we'll be here for all of the middle school girls action here today. And then tomorrow, we'll be right back here in the same exact spot as the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies come down from Cali to take on the Thermopolis Bobcats. Coverage will start, I believe, at 10 a.m. I'm not quite sure, but they're going to be here pretty freaking early. I think coming into the game here is number 40. She is not listed on the roster. Yes, she's not listed on any of the rosters. Not 8th, not 7th, not 6th. So another unknown soldier, unfortunately. Greybull with the ball here, moving right side. It's tipped away. I think that'll stay with... No, it'll go back to Thermopolis. I could have sworn Jaden Boren had a last touch there, but looks like they don't really agree. Maybe it's just from my angle. Kind of produced that artificially there, but... Here comes Clip. Here comes the Bobcats. Has a lane on the right side. Shot is up. Rebounded, and it is a foul for the Buffaloes. And with that, the shot was attempted by Lauren Teeples, and she'll take 2. You got to imagine that TJ Owsley is probably pretty happy with what he's seeing here. First free throw on its way here shortly. Shot is up, and it is good. Bobcats making this one a football score, 21-13. Speaking of football, like we said, we'll have a graphic posted on our Facebook page later today regarding the Pinedale game. That game will be starting at about 6, I believe, down at Corfana Field. Second shot is good. And the buzzer sounds, and the quarter will come to a close. And that will end the third quarter. We're heading into the last quarter here of our triple header coverage today from Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium in Thermopolis, Wyoming. 22-13 the score here at the end of the third. We'll be right back. You are watching middle school girls basketball. On 2 Basic Sports Center. And apologies, we had the camera on an injured player. We did not intend that. We are very, very sorry for that. We'll be right back. Welcome you back to Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium, where the girls to the left of me are singing Hot to Go. If you haven't been listening to the radio, then you probably have no clue what I'm talking about. Let's just say it's one of the new songs that the kids these days are into, and I don't like it. Anyway, we are back inside the Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium in Thermopolis, and you can see the scoreboard for yourself there. 22-13, the Bobcats A team has done fantastic today. I'd like to remind our audience how today's games are going to work. It's going to be an A game, followed by a B game, followed by a C game. We talked to Brandon Deramiti before the game for some clarification on the format here today. The C game doesn't look like it's going to be any set age group. It's going to be kind of a mix and match. And you'll see kind of a bit of these games because the opponents we play are kind of smaller schools. We're playing teams like we're actually playing Burlington next week, actually. So we're playing teams like Burlington, we're playing Greybull, we're playing Matitsi. I think we're playing Riverside too, I think. And we're playing okay, so let me recap. We're playing Greybull, we're playing Riverside, we're playing Rocky, obviously. We're playing 10 Slate too, that's another thing. And we're also playing Matitsi. You gotta remember some of those are smaller teams. A couple of those teams I just listed play 6-man football. That's about how small those schools are for reference. I think a team that's playing six-man football, I think that's probably a great indicator of how big that school really is. So with that, a lot of these games, we're going to have a couple of games that we're covering. They're going to be exclusively 8th grade, like the Whirling game next week. Back underway here for the start of the fourth quarter. Greybull with the ball here. They've had a bit of trouble passing the ball today. Moving up inside, number 12 tries to get the lay in, and it doesn't go anywhere. It goes out of bounds. Bobcats will get it back. We got a couple of the B team players in uniform up here ready to go. They're playing right after this game, so stay tuned for that one. And here comes number 4, passing it back here right side. Pump fakes, moves it up to the corner, and she is tripped. So a blocking foul on Greybull, and she's a little bit kind of stunned there. I think that is Jaden Boren. We have not been corrected by any of the fans here, so I think we're getting that right. Jaden Boren, we're number 4 here for the Bobcats in this A game. And palms it away. Number 33 has it underneath. She'll pass it back to number 42, trying to get it out the backcourt. And it looks like a foul here on the Bobcats will stick with Greybull. And it looks like Ashley Clear getting her girls over there ready to go in the locker room. So they'll be back out for warm-ups here shortly. And taken away by the Bobcats. Here comes Ivy up the court. And it looks like a travel call on the Bobcats there as it's whistled down. Ivy had some good momentum going. Unfortunately, took one step too far. And the Buffaloes will get it back here. So again, we'd like to extend our thanks to the Hot Springs County School District and Athletic Director Brandon Deramiti for allowing us to broadcast this game. We've had no troubles here. In fact, they've been quite helpful, helping us get rosters here. Shot is up, and the foul is going to be good for 2. So Greybull, or sorry, no, the shot's not good for 2. Sorry, they're going to get 2 shots coming up here off the foul. Also, we'd also like to thank Ashley Clear, TJ Owsley, and Ryan Schaefer for not screaming at us. They are just over there minding their business. I came in with my equipment 45 minutes before the game started, and they did not bat an eye. So I guess I was pretty nervous here. I thought I was going to get booted out because, I don't know. 22-13. Bobcats on top here by 9. That first shot, I believe, was miss. Boxing out, and they will have the shot go in this time. Banks off the glass. It's back to a football school here. Right side shot is up, and it's in. That is off of Carson Ivy, I believe. Makes it a 10-point game here in Thermopolis. Playing hot potato here. Number 33's got it here, moving left side. She'll switch hands, move right side. She's up near the corner off the screen. Passes to number 42. Kicks it back up to back to the near side arc. Number 43 taking the shot from 3, and that is going to be no good. Offensive rebound. She'll get it there. Shot is up again for Greybull. That one's missed. And that is going to be rebounded by Boren. They'll move it back down the court. A big pass here. It's up, and it's going to be a baseball pass that doesn't quite work out the way they want. Off the bottom there by Teeples. Greybull more effectively passing the ball here now. They've been kind of... as soon as I say that, she falls to the ground. But Greybull's been passing it a lot better. The turnover there, though, is going to get back to the Bobcats. Moving it down now is Jaden Boren. Trying to do a couple of double moves there. She's going to take the shot from the free throw line, and it's in! That is Jaden Boren on the shot and the make. She has had a fantastic game, and we will deliver a player of the game after each game here. And here comes, and the foul is going to result in a shooting foul on the Bobcats. Didn't even extend her arm there, but there was enough contact on the arm, and it looks like the referees deemed it a shot attempt, so they're going to take it to the line here. 26-14, 3:32 to go here as we are approaching the halfway mark here in this fourth quarter here in this A game. The B game coming up after this. Those girls are currently in the locker room right now talking over strategy and stuff. The first shot goes in for Greybull. That will cut the lead down to an 11-point game. And it was 12. That is the largest gap of the game. Shot is up, and that one will bank off the backboard. So 26-16 here in this game as we approach the final buzzer in the A game. These girls will be back ready to go bright-eyed and bushy-tailed tomorrow as they take on the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies. Shot is up, and that one's going to be rebounded here by the Buffaloes, and that one's taken back. Shots up from mid-range, it's scored! 28 on the board for the Bobcats. Starting to look more like a JV score right now. These girls playing literally above their level. 2:57 to go here. 28-16 is your score from Thermopolis Middle School. Bobcats will have the ball here, getting ready to pass it in. And you're going to see a lot of these girls here in these A games. Carson Ivy and Jaden Boren. Ball is loose. And they will allow it here. Here comes the Bobcats. Elder passing it far side here. Still has control of the ball. She'll float it underneath. She is going to pass it back. She tried to pass it back, and there's a foul there, but at the hip check. Oh, check that. Actually, it's going to go back to Thermopolis. And you got to applaud Lauren Teeples for getting in there and trying to make a play. Okay, so we apologize for that. It is still Greybull ball. 2:32 to go here in the game. We got 2 more games after this, and we'll be here for both of them. No level will be left unattended here. Number 12 for Greybull here. I don't think we've seen much of her today. She's going to be near side dribbling. She's going to go coast to coast. And ball is loose. It's picked up by Mackenzie Buckner, but it will stay with Greybull. It looks like it might have touched the line before she got a hold of it. If that last name sounds familiar, you might remember Mac Buckner from our football coverage. Number 12 moving in, shots up, and I think you could call that a block. Greybull moving it back out, trying to reset the play here. She's left side here, resetting at the volleyball line. Number 43 floating it into number 12. Ball's kind of loose there. She holds on to it, and it's swatted away there, taken away by Mackenzie Buckner. Far side, and it's going to go right on back to Greybull. Looks like a care. I don't know. 2 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Number 33 getting ready to inbound it for Greybull. Again, for those tuning in, we do not have Greybull did not provide rosters, so we do not have names for you here. Hopefully, when we go to Greybull next month, we'll have those for you. But right now, that's just not going to happen. We do have Thermopolis' rosters, though. However, their accuracy is questionable at best. Because this is a ABC game, so they need to get those rosters ready for like the ABC games. Shots up and it's missed. I think the shot was taken by Mackenzie Buckner. Number 33's got it. 1:46 to go in the game. Moving right side. And inside for the shot, and it's going to be a foul. It looks like there's going to be a couple of free throws coming up here for the Buffaloes, or if not, actually no, that's 5. So that I think is going to be bonus for the Buffaloes here off the new NFHS rules. The referee signaled 1, so that is going to be, I think, 1 and 1. Shots up and it's missed. So check that there. Actually, guys, I'm stupid. It's 7 fouls. We got a ton of subs coming in now, as we got 3 heading on to the bench here. And looks like Paisley Logan back in the game here for the Bobcats. She had a pretty electric first quarter. It's time for us to deliver our player of the game here on Two Basin Sports Network, and that is going to go to Jaden Boring. So congratulations to her for being our TBSN player of the game here for this A game. We'll also have players of the game for the B and C games. We're not leaving anybody out here. Paisley Logan getting ready to inbound the ball, and she does. Number 22, Jakay Elder. She's had a lot of playing time in this game. Passes it back. Looking underneath, pump fake. She'll give it back to number 22, Elder. Elder pivots, looks to number 40. Again, she's not on the roster, so we don't know her name. Bounce pass to Elder. She's going to move right side, trying to find her way to the key. Bounce pass, and it's going to be out of bounds. Throwing up the surrender hands there, trying to keep the ball in Bobcat possession. But Ja'Kay Elder is going to inbound here for the Bobcats. 1 minute and 4 to go in this A game. The B game coming up right after this. Bounce pass. Number 11, Elena Shield, had it there. Number 40 trying to chase down the ball for the Bobcats here. Back to Logan. Logan pivots. She'll dribble right side, looking to the corner. The ball is loose, and it's picked up by Greybull. And a foul called on the floor here. Just so we know, Bobcats have 5, or actually now they're working on their 6th foul, so that is going to send them to the free throw line here. Oh, the bonus. Okay, so I forgot about the bonus rules. It just occurred to me. I'm still getting used to this new rule set. They adapted it in 2023, and I'm still getting used to it. Instead of a 1-and-1 for the bonus, they're going to take both shots regardless. I just remembered that. Shot is up, and it is no good. So, by the way, it is 5 fouls, I believe, in the quarter for a bonus. But it's both shots are taken regardless of if it's made or not. You know, bonus rules usually in college and NBA are like, 1-and-1, but... And it looks like a violation down there. It might have been a lane violation for the Buffaloes, so that is going to get Thermopolis a free pass there. None of the shots were made. 48 seconds to go on the clock here, as you can see in the corner of your screen, up near the TBSN logo. Paisley Logan now, here they come with the pass down under, and that is going to be no good there off the attempt by Elena Shield. And a jump ball here for the two down there on the floor. Palm here. They're going to get ready. Bounce pass. 35 seconds to go in the game. Here comes number 33. Bounce pass and underneath, and they let her score there. And that'll bring it back within a 10-point lead. However, this game is pretty much done. Logan trying to get herself out of this pickle. 14 seconds to go. Bounce pass. Gets it back up to the arc. And the shot is up by Elder, and it's no good. The three-point shot, that would have been awesome to see her make that. Here they come down the near side. 2 seconds, 1 second, shots off, and it is no good. And the Bobcats win here in the A game. We'll still have 2 more games left. We just realized the scoreboard says 3rd, so we apologize for that. It was the 4th quarter there. But the Thermopolis Bobcats A team will get their first win in their first game of the season here. Coming up in just a little bit, we got the B game coming up, so you don't want to miss that. We'll be here for 2 more games throughout the course of today's action from Thermopolis Middle School. This isn't goodbye just yet. We'll be right back here on CBS Sports Network. Do not go anywhere. The final score of the A game, the Thermopolis Bobcats 28, the Greybull Buffaloes 18. We're talking back inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium in Thermopolis, here on the campus of Thermopolis Middle School. We're getting ready to resume our middle school girls basketball action with the B game here as the Bobcats continue to take on the Greybull Buffaloes. This one is going to be a little bit more difficult to call because we have a couple of conflicting numbers down there. So, just know a couple of these numbers aren't even on the roster, which is it's so frustrating when the rosters are inaccurate. It sucks. Everywhere I go, it's like please, whoever's putting the rosters, check in with Ashley Clear before every game or the day before every game, and make sure the rosters are up to date because I don't know the fans here. I mean, it's not even just me; it's the fans, man. Like they're going to be super confused on who's who. What if there's a parent here that's trying to watch the game, trying to watch their kid, right? And be like, why isn't my kid on the roster? Tip off here for the start of the B game, and we are underway again from Thermopolis Middle School. Passes left side, and number 23's got it here. And tips it away, number 44's got it here. Near side, number 10's going to step back here, gets back up to number 22. Shot is up, and it's going to be in. And Greybull, just like in that first game, will draw first blood. Number 33 for the Bobcats there had the ball there, and it's a shot up, and it's going to be no good. Rebounded by number 45. Number 33 there. The only one there I can see was Ella Benefiel. Again, this is a mixture of the 7th and 6th grade teams, so we apologize in advance. If we get any names wrong, just know the roster is divided up into 8th, 7th, and 6th. Shots up and it's blocked, and Greybull will have the ball back. Here they come down the left side. They'll pass it back up, and it's taken away by the Bobcats. Down the left lane. The shot is up, and it's in. I think the shot there by Benefiel, and that will tie it up here for the Bobcats. Tied up at 2 here in the first quarter in this B game. And taken back away by the Bobcats by, I think, Hannah Boren. And we apologize for the obscured view. Shot is up, and it's going to be no good there by the by the Bobcats. Rebounded by Tegan Allen. Thank you for the players over there helping me out there. The shot was up, and it is no good by Ella Benefiel, who has so far gotten the lone point here today for the Bobcats. 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Number 10 passing it in here. It's breaking inside the arc. And it is tipped and not quite stolen away yet, but there we go. The steal there. Taken away by number 33, Ella Benefiel. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. The shot is up and it's no good. Keeps it inbound. Shot up again. That one's also not going to fall. It remains tied up at 2. Greybull coming down the court. Here they come. Benefiel on the tip. And number 10 kept in her hand. The shot by number 45 for the 3. And Greybull with a fantastic shot. They were the first ones to score 3 in the A game, and it looks like they're going to do that here in the B game. Top of the key here. Here comes number 10 up the key here. I think that's Sylvana DeVries. Shot is up and it's in. And it looks like a timeout for the Buffaloes here. And so we'll take a quick break here as Greybull calls their first timeout. We'll be right back. You are watching middle school basketball on 2 Basic Sports Network. Good voice, the Bobcats. Well, whether you like it or not, it is basketball season here. And, man, it couldn't have come at a better time, man. I've been waiting for basketball season all fall. Like, in the summer, you wait for football, and then once football is kind of like getting its dog days, you're kind of like, is it basketball yet? I'm just that kind of person. Greybull in a little bit of trouble there. Number 10 has to pass to number 4. Tipped away, and it's going to be a dogfight down there for the ball. And a jump ball there as we had a herd of Buffaloes and a pride of Bobcats down there trying to see who could get the ball there, but the Bobcats will get the ball back. Hannah Bourne getting set to pass it in. She's the only one listed under the 31 number, so that's what we're going to give her here. A lot of 6th graders on the team. The 7th graders have been kind of a rarity here on this B team. And here comes a wide open lane here on the far side of the court here. Another fight for the ball, and it looks like Greybull will come away with it, and it's still chaos down there on the other side of the floor. Here they are coming back down into the west end of the gym, and here they come. South end of the gym, and it's up and it's rebounded by the Bobcats. Greybull still in the lead here in this B game. Passing to the right side. Here come the Bobcats. Moving left side. Shot is up and it's blocked, but there's a foul, so not a block. 2 shots coming up on the attempt by Benefiel. Again, if I am pronouncing the name wrong, you can yell at me in the live stream chat. I am trying my best here. That is not a name that I have ever heard of in my life, and I have lived here for 20 years. Shot is up and it's good for Benefiel, and that will effectively tie it here in Thermopolis. And we got a mass substitution here for the Bobcats here. 4 different Bobcats coming off. 31, 15. Okay, so 31, 15, 10, and 5, or 3. So Hannah Boren is coming off. Peyton Vargas coming off. Shot is up, and it is good. We got a whistle. Might have been a lane there on Greybull. Keep in mind, B team, middle school, these girls are still learning the game here. 2 minutes to go here in this game. You're watching Bobcat middle school girls basketball here. And stolen back away by the Bobcats. Here they come, down the right side. She's still got control of the ball. It's loose. And picked up here in a big shot there. It's missed. And rebounded by number 10, the Greybull. The shot missed there by number 11. I think that's Elena Shield. She got a little bit of playing time in that A game, but looks like she's getting a lot more here in the B game. Shot is up from the free throw line. It's going to be no good, and it'll be rebounded here by 00. I don't know if that's Reagan Schaefer or Mabry Schwan. Mabry Sean, is that how you say that? I don't know if it's Mabry or Mabry. Maybe I'm just thinking too hard on it. 00 here. And here they come, down the right lane. Shot is up, and it's no good on the attempted shot. That's either Amelia Johnson or Blakely Postma. I have actually no clue, because there are 2 20s listed on this roster. Why? There's no way you have 2 20 jersey numbers there. And here comes a foul there on, I think, Thermopolis. I think they had a relatively clean slate up until that point, if it is a Thermopolis foul. And it is. Underneath, shots up by number 10, and it's going to be rebounded. Elena Shield. Looking, swinging here. She's going to look left, looks right, looks left again. And Bobcats in a little bit of trouble here. Moving right side. She's got an open lane here inside the key. Ball's up, and it's a free-for-all down there on the other side of the court. 33 seconds to go. And it's tipped. Not quite stolen yet. Passes it back. Driving here inside. Shot is up, and it's no good. Rebounded here by number 23. Passes it back to number 10 for Greybull. Passing inside number 23 off a shot off the left elbow. It's no good. And a foul here. It looks like it could be on. Looks like it could probably be on Thermopolis here. 11 seconds to go in the first quarter. You're watching middle school basketball on TBSN, the voice of the Bobcats. Passes it in now. 10 seconds to go. They're going to try and get down there as quick as they possibly can. I think this is... Actually, I don't know. Shots up and it's no good. And it's still a fight for who's going to get the rebound. And the buzzer sounds, and that's going to conclude the first quarter. 6-5, the score here at the end of one. We'll be right back. You're watching Bobcat basketball on Two Basin Sports Network, the voice of the Bobcats. I'd like to welcome you back inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium here in Thermopolis. You're on the campus of Thermopolis Middle School. Thermopolis Bobcats, girls middle school basketball, the B game here. There are 3 games today. We just got done with the A game. The Bobcats won that A game. They're winning the B game so far, but it was a very big struggle for them in that first quarter. They were down to Greybull for a little bit there. Greybull scored first. They got the three-pointer. And we are back underway here. And here they come, driving inside the key. Shots up, and it's no good. Ball still loose. It's taken back by the Bobcats. Here they come, slow down the far side. And tries to pass it into the key, and the Bobcats retain a hold of it. And the shot's up from mid-range, off the backboard, and it's in! 8-5, the score here. I will learn to change that quarter tag eventually here on the scoreboard. Ball's loose here. Looking, passing left side. Number 4's got it. Heavily guarded. And she'll move in right side, and it is going to stop her right in her track. Stops the fast. No, it wasn't a fast break. I'm sorry. But out of bounds here for the Buffaloes. We'll go back to Thermopolis, it looks like. We got a substitution coming in now for Greybull, as number 21 is coming into the game now. Number 44 headed onto the bench for the Buffaloes. Again, fans who did not watch the A game, we do not have a roster for the Greybull Buffaloes. We do have a roster for Thermopolis. Greybull did not provide the school with a roster, so we are kind of SOL on this one. Ball tipped away, and here comes Greybull, now back down the head of the Bobcat. Far side, stops in her tracks, and it's going to be taken away by number 40 of the Bobcats. She played a little bit in that A game. And a travel call here on the Bobcats. We'll go back to the Buffaloes, but as I was saying, number 40 played a little bit in that A game, and she did decently well. I don't think she scored any baskets, but she did her job fine. And, you know, the whole point of middle school basketball is to develop, right? None of these kids are bad. None of them are superstars. You know, it's just, I mean, it's just like one of those things. She did her job in that A game. She's going to get some more playing time here in the B game. So I'll definitely be watching out for that number 40 jersey throughout the rest of the game. She's a pretty tall one, too. I don't know what grade she is because she's, again, not on the roster. But she is a pretty tall bird. She is towering over most, if not all, of the players on the court out there. Oh, and speaking of the devil, she sets the screen. Shots up on the right side and no good. Rebounded. Here comes Greybull, and a lot of traffic here on the transition. And another foul down there. It'll remain in Greybull's possession here. And the fans are spilling in here at Thermopolis Middle School. The bleachers, I think, can only hold like 300 people. There's probably a little bit. I think the capacity, I think the attendance right now is pretty close to that. Number 45 back on the court. Number 23 headed to the bench. 4:16 to go. And tips it out, and great job there. Who was that? Number 15. If I'm correct here off the roster, Peyton Vargas. Great job on her to, she kind of distracted her. And that's, she's doing it again. Let's see if she can force another mistake. And she does. And here come the Bobcats down the far side near the scorer's table. Going up the left lane, shots up, and it's not good enough. Foul, and this will result in 2 shots coming up for the Bobcats. 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Not halfway through yet. Close to halfway through the second quarter here in Thermopolis. Shot is up, and it's good for the free throw. Working 9 to 5. That's the score. 9 to 5 here, just like the job you hate. Number 10 charged with a foul, by the way. That's her second of the game. And it looks like another lane violation here, and that's going to bring it back to Greybull. So no basket there. 9 to 5 still off the free throw. Greybull will inbound the ball. 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter. And it's a backcourt violation for Greybull. Surprisingly, I think the first one of the game, there wasn't one first one of the day. There wasn't a backcourt in the A game, so it's kind of interesting to see some of these calls emerge. I don't know why, it's just interesting to me. Here they come around the far side. She's got an open lane to the left side. It's up on the other side. Number 40 on the rebound, and she'll take the shot. No good there. Greybull on the rebound. Here they come down the near side. It's stolen away again by the Bobcats. Going back and forth here, end to end. One man call for a pass. Left lane there. She's going to get the pass she wants, but she'll cough it up back to number 45. And a double dribble for number 21 there, and kind of saw that one coming. She picked up the ball, looked around, and then started dribbling again. Unfortunately, can't do that. Got to be a little bit more aware on those kinds of plays. 3:33 to go here in the second quarter. Greybull going to be back on the defense here as the Bobcats they started out extremely rough in that first quarter, but now they've really bounced back here. Shot up the right side is going to be fouled for 2 shots coming up. And the person who was fouled, it looks to be number 15, Peyton Vargas, a 7th grader. Like we said, a mixture of 7th and 6th graders in this game here tonight, or today, I guess you could probably say. Shot is up, and it is no good. Bobcats have had a couple of successful trips to the line. They were 1 of 2 on their last free throw attempt, though. Let's see if that's the same case here. She's missed her first one. She's going to go for her second one. Shot is up, and that one's no good. 0 for 2 on the free throw attempt there. 3:27 to go. Ball is immediately taken back. Number 40 there on the steal. But Greybull will get the ball right on back, and they're going to pass the ball here. Not even dribbling. They're just passing here in the backcourt. Stays right where she's at. She'll pass here, and it's tipped away, and it's taken away here by number 5. I think that is Ivory Galovich. Here they come on the shot, the far side. It's no good. I think the shot was taken by either Galovich. No, it was actually taken by Sylvana DeVries. I'm sorry about that. 2:48 to go here in this second quarter here in the B game. It goes right on past her, and it's going to roll right on out on the near side. And we got some mass substitutions coming in again. Looks like they're going to trade the 7th graders for the 6th graders here. All right, we've got a couple of new faces. Actually, haven't been in the game before. Oh, never mind. Ella Benefield's been in the game before. Ella Benefield, Hannah Boren. I assume that is Reagan Schaefer. A couple of people that are staying out, Craylee Williams also in the game here for the Bobcats. Williams has it. She'll swing the ball around. She is really playing tricks with this Greybull player. Gets the screen she wants there. Nobody behind her. She is in a lot of trouble there. Nobody was really set up on the play, and the shot is up, and it's no good. It's going to get rebounded off the shot attempt by Hannah Boren. Far side. Here they come. Turns around looking for a shot. And it'll be stolen away here by Reagan Schaefer. Or at least I assume it's her. Taken back away by Greybull. And it's going to be white ball there by the referee as she is going to signal the... I think something happened there. I don't know what the call was, but there were no hand gestures there. So I apologize for that. I was paying attention to the refs this time. Didn't get a call there. Near side, it's going to go out of bounds. It looks to be off of Reagan Schaefer, the intended target for that pass. 2:03 left in the half here. They're going to take a quick 8-minute breather after this, and I'm going to go get a snack. Has the ball here, and I don't know what kind of screen that was, but for 45, but she just kind of came in and just lightly elbowed the Bobcat player. Shot is up by... Bourne, I believe that is, and it's going to be rebounded here by Benefield, and a traveling call on the Bobcats. I'm telling you one thing, we need to start paying more attention to Ella Benefield and Hannah Bourne. 2 players I think that will probably be, they'll make their impact once they get up into the 7th and 8th grade levels, and then once they obviously get up into the high school level, I think they'll be a dangerous couple of people to watch. And here comes the steal off of Benefield. She's going to go coast to coast here. Right side, the shot's up and it's missed. Coming across the Bobcat head. Here they go. Ooh, great job there avoiding the steal. She's going to try and spin her way around, and it looks like number 14's got her on lock there, Crowley Williams. And here comes Benefield down the other side of the court. It's up and it's good! And that is Ella Benefield. She's got herself a couple points in this game. And we are now down into the final minute of the half here. 55 seconds to go. Benefield goes for the steal, and it's going to be a jump ball. Check that. It wasn't Benefield. That was actually Reagan Schaefer going in on the steal that time. We sorely apologize for that. I think Mabry Schwann might be in the C game. We'll have to watch out for that. Benefield passing it behind. Here comes... not DeVries. Shot was up there by number 31, Hannah Boren. Bobcats still have the ball, and the ball is loose here, trying to keep it out of the backcourt, and they do. Passing left side, Benefield has it coming down the left lane. Shot is up, and it's in! 13-5, Ella Benefield. 20 seconds to go. Here in the second quarter, it goes right on past the 45. A little bit of miscommunication there by the Buffaloes. 16 seconds to go. 16.1 left on the board here, as you can probably see on the scoreboard right there. No, you can't. And they'll get the inbound. 15 seconds to go. And it goes right on through the hands of Craylee Williams. 12.7 seconds to go in the second quarter. Greybull will get the inbound, number 45. She's gotten herself quite a bit of playing time in this B game. And stolen away! Benefield with it down the right lane. Shots up and it's in! 2-1 buzzer. And that is going to conclude the second quarter of action. We'll be right back after a quick break here at halftime. Wait, are they going to the locker rooms or are they doing the... Okay, they're going to the lockers and the clock is also going. So we'll take a quick halftime break. Don't go anywhere. 15-5 the score here in this B game. You are watching middle school girls basketball on TPSN, the voice of the Bobcats. Like welcoming back inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium in Thermopolis, Wyoming, home of the Bobcats. Well, it's been a great game so far as Bobcats struggled early in that first quarter, but they came back. And they now have a 10-point lead over the Buffaloes here in this B game. I'd like to remind you, your coaching staff here for the Bobcats. Head coach is Ashley Clear, and assistant coaches are TJ Owsley and Ryan Schaefer. Your managers are Braxton Egger, Logan Johnson, and Jarrett Cornella. So those are the people behind the scenes here at Thermopolis Middle School. Getting ready to start this third quarter. 12 minutes to go in the B game here. And I think... I forgot what 24 plus 12 is. How did I graduate high school? 36 minutes left in our coverage today, or at least on the game clock's terms. But we are going to be covering the C game here. We were informed by the athletic director that that is going to be a full game. When I was in middle school, they usually, those C games were like, half games. So that's why I kind of got a little bit apprehensive there. But because I was like, is it going to be a full game or a half game? I don't know. But anyway, 6 minutes here. Back our way, Greybull has possession. Underneath here comes number 10. Shot is up, and it's a foul. And it will come up for 2. So Greybull, just reminding you who's who. Greybull Buffalo's wearing the navy uniform with the yellow stripe, yellow numbering, and the Buffalo mascot on the back of their jersey. They also have a nameplate across the chest that says Greybull. Bobcats wearing their all whites with a purple stripe down the pants, some of them down the shirt as well. They say Bobcat on the chest plate with purple numbering and purple lettering with a yellow outline. Greybull will be moving moving left to right in this half, and Thermopolis will be moving right to left. Second shot is up off the missed free throw, and that is going to be good this time. 1 for 2 on that attempt from the line. And here come the Bobcats. Down the near side of the court. Passes left side. Number 40's got it. She'll be moving down to the right side. Here on the Bobcat text, it's stolen away by number 45. They're passing it back and forth here on the backcourt. She kind of just froze in place there. Number 44 down to number 23. She has a bit of a lane here on the right side. Tried to get a shot off. And it will go out of bounds here. It will go back to Thermopolis. And it looks like Tegan Allen is going to get ready to pass it in now for Bobcats. Check that. They're actually summoning number 14. They are summoning Krayley Williams. And she had a pretty good first half. Looking to see more out of her here in the second. And a big lane here on the right side. It's up and it's missed off the rebound. And that was also missed. Bobcats have got quite a couple of second chance opportunities today. And they're going to get a third chance opportunity. Number 40, pass it now, bounce pass on the far side. They're going to go left lane. Number 11 up underneath and shots this up, and it's going to be missed. Gets her own rebound, and it's also missed. It'll go out of bounds. And I think that was Elena Shield that took both those shots there. And it was Tegan Allen that tried to chase it down there to salvage the play. Number 10 here for Greybull, right side. She'll pivot. Looks underneath inside the key. She's going to have her left hand here down inside the paint. And it's up underneath the basket, and it's going to be back in the hands of the Bobcats. I think it was picked up by Elena Shield. Right side shot is up, and it's no good by Krayley Williams. And that is a wide open lane to the basket. Number 10 on the shot, and it is good. And Greybull will get something on the board here. We forgot to count their free throw earlier. The scoreboard is 15-8 right now. And a traveling violation there. We got the scoreboard all wrong. We apologize for that. 15-8 here. Looks like the Greybull C team, I think, is getting ready to go now. Dribbling, right side, looking left. Passing underneath, she's got it, and it's stolen away by Shield. And here they come, back away. Here comes Krayley Williams with the ball now, going down the far side near the scorer's table. Stops, looks to the right side. It's going to be down the right side and tried to get a shot there. And a double dribble, it looks like. And that was on number 20. I don't know if that was Amelia Johnson or Blakely Postma. There are two number 20s on the roster. So somebody, whoever is making the rosters, probably should address that for the Rocky game. Or at the very least for the game against Matisse. I believe that's coming up. Giving it off now. Here comes number 23 down the right lane. It's going to be off and no good. Rebounded by Elena Scheel. Oh, and we did not have the camera on there. We apologize to those who are watching rather than listening. Our camera work has not been the greatest today. We apologize for that. Braylee Williams trying to get it out of trouble there. Number 40 will set up here for the Bobcats. Like we said, her name not on any of the rosters. Not 8th, not 7th, and not 6th. So we don't know who she is. Going back the other way now as there was a foul here on the Bobcats. And we got a multiple substitutions here. Looks like 5 different people coming into the game now. So we got some of the 6th graders coming back in here. And a bit of a trip there. I think they're going to call that a blocking foul on the Bobcats. Unfortunate time and place there for number 33. I think that was Ella Benefield that got the foul there, and that was. And Benefield, a player back in the game. She's had a fantastic game today. The shot is up for the Buffaloes, and it's in. And the Buffaloes will break themselves into double digits here on the scoreboard. 15-10 for the B team. Shot is up, and that one is off the rim and no good. Trying to get the rebound. Ball's loose. It's taken back by Lillian Estenson. And coming up, Benefield, shot from mid-range, no good. It gets the rebound, and that one's also no good. That one's going to be rebounded underneath the basket. That one's also not going to fall. So third time was not the charm there, and Greybull will get the ball back. Left side, Buffaloes with possession. Here comes for number 45. She'll pass right side, leaves her open inside the key there. Goes out of bounds as Benefield was trying to track that one down. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. You're watching middle school girls basketball on Two Basin Sports Network. We covered the A game, we're covering the B game, and we will be covering the C game. Right over the head of number 24, Lillian Estenson, the 7th grader. At least I assume that's who it is. I think we got the 6th grade, the C team. I don't know who's actually sitting next to me right now. But we do have another game coming up right after this. The C team will be playing, and then that will conclude our coverage. But we'll be right back tomorrow morning as the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies take on the Bobcats tomorrow right here at DTS Gymnasium. Stolen away here, coming down the left lane. And she tried to grab it there. Out of bounds on number 31, Hannah Boren. And she's had a great game today in her own right, and that's just one of the few hiccups she's made today. And it happens to everybody. 45 inbounds it to 10. And they have a little bit of room to work with. Number 45 with a shot down there on the other side of the court. And it will go out of bounds. It looks like it'll go back to Thermopolis. And get ready to inbound here will be, Reagan Schaefer. My bad. Once again, I'm not sure if that is Reagan Schaefer or Mabry Schwarm. Going off the jersey style, usually the younger girls will get the older jerseys. And a bounce pass here. It goes behind her. And it's tipped and stolen away here on the Bobcat head. She's got an open lane to go. Takes the shot underneath and it's missed. Rebounded by Boren. Bobcats got extremely lucky there, but I think they might be running out of mulligans here. They are just barely up by 5. And it'll go out of bounds there as Ella Benefield was trying to track it down. Lillian Estenson getting ready to inbound it here for the Bobcats. Here comes Benefield moving it up the court. Left lane, here she comes. Shot is up and it's no good. Gets the rebound there and it's going to roll on the rim. Gets a third chance here. And will it get a fourth chance? Yes, they will. Boren on the shot. It tries to set it up in desperation and it's going to be rebounded by the Buffaloes. Number one in a little bit of trouble there, and they will call the jump ball here And it looks like a timeout was called by Greybull, so we'll be right back. A full timeout. But when we come back, 26 seconds to go, 15-10, Thermopolis. I'm talking back inside of Thermopolis Middle School here, as the Bobcats are taking on the Buffaloes of Greybull Middle School. The Bighorn County School District coming down here. We'd like to thank the Greybull Buffaloes for making the trip down here. I know it's only an hour's drive, but still. I was actually in Greybull last night. I had to stop and get gas. So it's kind of ironic how, Greybull's coming here to Thermopolis and I was there in Greybull. Back underway. Here we come. 20 seconds to go. And stole away. Here they come. Down the right lane. Passes down the left. Shot is up. And it's in! And the foul to boot as well. And I think count it. 17-10 off the foul. And so that'll end up getting them a free throw here. Number 31. Hannah Boren getting set to take the free throw here. Number 10 coming onto the court for Greybull. Number 45 headed onto the bench. And Hannah Boren has had a fantastic game today. She's looking to add to her points total here. Shot is up and it's in. Does it count, though? That's my question. Doesn't look like it counted, but I'm waiting on the scoreboard to make any final decision here. And it looks like it didn't count, so we're back underway. Greybull back on the offensive side. Number 23 moving down here inside the key. She is crowded by a pride of Bobcats here. And here they come down the right side. Shots up off the buzzer. And that is going to conclude the third quarter. Bobcats lead 17-10 here at the end of the third quarter. We'll be right back. One more quarter to go here in this B game. We'll be right back on Two Basin Sports Network, the voice of the Bobcats. We'd like to welcome you back inside of Thermopolis Middle School here in Thermopolis, Wyoming at Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium, named after the Coach Don himself. And 1 quarter to go here. I'd like to remind you that this broadcast is ran by one person here. It's just me, nobody else. And we kind of rely on the support of our fans here. Watching is enough because it gets us out on the algorithm. More people see us. YouTube is kind of a funny place, but but if you'd like to donate to us and help us ensure... Oh, shot is up and it's no good. Rebounded by Greybull. Passing left side. Here comes number 4. Passing it back to number 10. 5:44 to go in the game. Shots up on the right side. No good. Here they come. Far side. Using the court here. They'll pass underneath. Here comes the shot up, and it's no good. Gets the rebound. Trying to see who that is. I think that is... Oh, I don't freaking know. It's either Postma or Johnson. I don't know who. They got, like I said, 2 number 20. I'm just going to say number 20. Falls down there on the floor, and that's going to, I think, end up being a foul on the Buffaloes. Number 4 charged with her first foul of the game. And a shot up and no good. Number 4 on the rebound. Number 10 now bringing it down the near side of the court. Left hand passes here. Shot is up and it's no good. Rebounded here by number 20. And a traveling violation here on the Bobcats, and unfortunately it just seems Tegan Allen took a step too far there. Number 10 here for Greybull with the ball. Moving it down the right side of the court. Has the shot up, and it does not even hit the backboard. Bobcats get the ball back. 4:49 to go here in the game. And a baseball pass down court. Here comes the shot up and no good. She had it, tried it last time they were down court and couldn't get it there. And there will not be a third opportunity here. I don't think so. Anyway, Greybull will get the ball back. And that's an open space down the court. Down inside the middle of the key. It's up and it's in. And a great chain of events there for Greybull. They still have a 5-point deficit, though. Bobcats still need to try and get something. Rolls out of bounds, and it will... Looks like it'll go back to Greybull. And the Bobcats kind of slipping away here a little bit in the fourth quarter. They had a 10-point lead at halftime, and now it's kind of gotten a little bit closer than it probably should be. 17-12 the score here from Thermopolis Middle School. The Greybull Buffaloes trying to, claw their way back here. Number 10 down the right side. She's got a lane. It's up and it's in. And she has been the spearhead of this comeback. And Greybull, 3 points here separate the Bobcats and the Buffaloes. And it is a Greybull timeout, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. You are watching Bobcat basketball on Two Basin Sports Network, the voice of the Bobcats. Check that. I think it might actually be a Bobcat timeout. Let's welcome you back inside of Thermopolis Middle School here. The Bobcats and the Buffaloes here on TPSN, the voice of the Bobcats. And it's been just a fantastic game here so far in this B game, as the Bobcats had a 10-point lead at the half, but Greybull has since clawed back, and this is making this a very interesting game. With 3:47 to go. Middle school girls basketball is usually not very high scoring, and that's kind of what makes these games kind of close a lot of the time, because there's not very many points available to get here. And here comes a drive down the left side. Gets it back, shots up from mid-range, it's no good. Ball still in the air, Bobcats trying to get it here, and it looks like it'll be a jump ball on the play there. Does it stay with them up? I think it did. It is. Well, it looks like there's a little confusion there on who's getting the inbound. Reminder that Greybull is moving left to right here, wearing the Navy uniforms here in this half. So here comes down the left lane, and that was a wide open lane for the Buffaloes. And unfortunate there, and Greybull just one basket away from getting the lead here. Coming down the left side, she's got an open lane. Gets the shot, and it's in! I think the shot was made by number 21 on the play. That is, I can't see her on the roster just yet. I'll get her name in a little bit. Here they are up in the middle of the key, and it's tipped away and out of bounds off of number 21. She is not on the roster, unfortunately. So another unknown soldier. Here come the sixth graders back in the game here. And this squad has done quite a bit so far today. This starting offense has Ella Benefiel back in the game as well. We expect her to make some noise here. Benefiel on the steal already. Not even 2 seconds in to getting back in the game. And here they come down the right side. Shot up and it's in! And the Bobcats starting to pull away just a little bit here. And we also got Paisley Logan getting some pictures here. Something tells me she's on the newspaper club. It's the only reason I can see that she has a camera, as if she's in some kind of media class. I don't know, but maybe she just likes photography, like sport. Maybe she just wants to get into sports photography when she's older. Either way, there's a female Mr. Wiley down there with a camera. Down the right lane, shot is up, it's no good. Rebound, here comes the shot again. That one's going to go in! Number 40 on the basket that time. One of the unknown soldiers getting it in there. The 23-16 here. Ball is loose, and it is a mad dash for the ball here. Greybull with it here. They'll take the shot from three, and that one's going to go out of bounds near the gym mat. And we got subs coming in for Greybull. Or a sub coming in. Number 21 headed onto the floor. Looks like headed off is number 1. It's like codename Kids Next Door. Call them by their number. Shots up. That's second time's not the charm here. They'll try and chase it down near the far sideline. And it looks like it'll be out of bounds. And it looks like, I believe that's Ashley Clear anyway. Giving some instructions there to the shooter. Hand in the cookie jar. That's just the basics here. Left hand, here they come. Reagan Schaefer. And the shot is blocked by number 45. And she's been kind of a quiet one today, but she's done a lot of great things for Greybull today. And the play stops here, and the C team getting ready to play their game here in just a little bit. We'll have that game coming up for you immediately after this one. Number 45 getting ready to inbound for Greybull, and number 45 and number 10 both have been just so much fun to watch. It's stolen away. Shot is up. It'll hit the basket, and it's fouled. 2 shots coming up as Benefiel goes to the basket. I can't wait to be calling her name this season and when she gets into high school, because this girl, I swear, she is extremely, I don't know, she's extremely talented. Then she's a little bit short, but she's definitely got a lot of talent there. Man, I don't even know how to say it. I'm kind of losing my words. Shot is up and it is good. .133 left in the game. Number 21 headed to the bench here. Number 13 headed onto the court for the Buffaloes. Benefiel getting ready to take another free throw shot here. She's a little ways away from the line. Shot is up, and it is no good. And they're going to try and go for the rebound here on the floor. Number 23 trying to get in there. Also trying to grab the rebound was number 24, of which is not on the rock. I'll check that, Lillian Estenson. And a timeout by the Bobcats, so they'll take some time to talk it over. 24-16 when we come back. Bobcat timeout. You are watching Middle school girls basketball on 2Base Sports Network, the voice of the Bobcats. 1:30 left here in this B game when we come back. Well, if you're tired of the silence and you're a business owner here in Thermopolis, Worland, or Shoshone that would like to sponsor us and help us ensure that I bring to you sports from around the Boys Reservoir, then make sure to contact me for sponsorship packages here. TBases Sports Network at gmail.com or 307-388-9203. Bobcats with a mad dash there. It'll go out of bounds, and Greybull is going to get the ball back here on your ad here scoreboard. And the Bobcats still back. Here comes Benefield. Shots up, no foul there, but don't get the rebound. Shots up again by number 40. Benefield keeps it in. And here comes number 14, Trayley Williams with the ball now. She's going to circle back around. Pass it out now to Benefield on the left side. She's going down the left lane. Shots up, and that was going to be called a foul there. I'm losing my words here. So much fast pace here. I swear, the girls' game has changed so much since I started, watching them in 2018. And it's like, this game, I'm trying to say this without sounding messed up. The girls' game was a lot slower paced when I was in middle school. And nowadays it's like, and I know girls' sports have kind of exploded in the past year or so, and it's like women are getting better at the stuff that they're doing here on the floor. But it's like this game has been, it's like almost like watching a boys' game with how fast it's been. It's awesome to see. These girls are so much fun to watch. Shot is up, and both shots do not go in. However, we got a rubber band going up in the ceiling there. Thought it was coming right at me. Greybull getting set to inbound it here. The C team getting ready for their game here. We also can probably see on the frame there the Greybull C team getting ready to come out of the locker room there. The guest locker room is that far door right there. On that corridor you see right next to them is the boys' locker room. And a timeout's been called by Greybull. But that's the boys' locker room there, and then the Thermopolis girls' room there is right there next to the Greybull bench. So in case there's any confusion of why isn't Greybull on that left side, it's because that's the boys' locker room. We'll take a quick break here with the timeout. We'll be right back. I'd like to welcome you back inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium here in Thermopolis. Middle school girls basketball on 2Base Sports Network. And this has been an exciting game thus far, 24-16. The Bobcats had a big struggle in the top of the fourth quarter. But the current squad you see out there on the floor right now, Reagan Schaefer, Ella Benefield, was 24-40. Okay, Ella Benefield, Trayley Williams, and number 40, and then number 20. Those guys have been the superheroes here in this quarter. They have since bounced back. It's now a 8-point game. Shot is up, and it's missed with a minute to go here. And they're going to throw it down. Corner baseball pass. Here they come. Ball's loose. She still keeps a hold of it. And the jump shot coming up, and it's no good. Rebounded by number 23 off the miss by Lillian Estenson. Coming down the left lane. Here they come. They are smothered there underneath the basket. Shot is up from mid-range, and it's no good. Had to put in a little bit of her strength there to get that shot off. And here comes Thermopolis down the far side of the court. Bounce pass. Here they come. Passing left side. Estenson shot is up, and it's in! A 10-point game, and this game is pretty much over. 10-point deficit. 17 seconds to go. Number 10 down the right side of the court. Shot is up, and it's no good. They're going to keep fighting for the ball here. A jump ball with 11.2 seconds to go here. By the way, number 40 was called for a foul earlier. That was her second foul of the game and the second foul of the quarter for the Bobcats as a whole. Passing right side underneath the basket. It rolls out of bounds, and the Bobcats will get the ball back. 9.8 to go here. Far side, 9 seconds left. Shots up, misses that one. It's a block. Shot is up again. Gets the rebound. It's up again. That one's going to roll off the top of the rim. And this game is over. And the Bobcats 2-0 on the day here. The A team won, and now the B team has gotten themselves a win, a 26-16 victory for the Thermopolis Middle School B team. The C team coming up ready to play here when we come back. The final score of this one, 26-16, the Bobcats win. We'll be right back. Do not go anywhere. We'll be right back in about 10 minutes or so for the start of the C game. Let's welcome you back inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium here in Thermopolis, Wyoming, home of the Bobcats here at Thermopolis Middle School. They're having some issues with the internet right now, which is not great at all. But hopefully we'll be all right. Hopefully. I thought being inside the middle school would be, better than Leroy Hayes Field. And to be fair, during the A and B games, it held up perfectly. There were no drop frames, no disconnects, and we still haven't disconnected either. Knock on wood, anyway. But you know what? These guys are just going to get recorded then if they're going to stand in the way. But we're getting ready to start this C game here as the Bobcats continue to take on the Greybull Buffaloes. One last game to go here in Donald Simpson Gymnasium. And of course, that will not be the end of our broadcasting this weekend, as tomorrow we'll be right back here as the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies come down from Cali and Deaver and Franny and all that stuff to take on the Thermopolis Bobcats tomorrow. That game will start at about 10 a.m. or so. I just got that. Hold on one second. I got to apologize to this girl. Oh, that was embarrassing. Those who saw the live stream, I'm sorry about that. Wow. I mean, I know it's just a hug, but I did not mean to. If that girl, if this live stream gets popular and someone, I'm gonna feel bad if she ends up getting bullied for that, man. I don't know. I'm probably gonna have to edit that out of the live stream. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm not gonna be able to sleep at night tonight, honestly. But anyway, Greybull getting ready to get back onto the floor here. 6 minutes for 4 quarters. Just a friendly reminder of who's who here. Bobcats wearing their white uniforms with a purple stripe on the pants and jersey. They'll be moving, I think, left to right here. Greybull wearing their navy uniform with the yellow stripe, the yellow lettering, and the yellow numbering. Greybull across the chest plate and the buffalo mascot on the back of their jersey. They'll be moving right to left here in this first half. It's up in the air, and we are away for the final game of the afternoon. It's the C game here from Thermopolis Middle School. Tomorrow's games is going to be the same story. A team, B team, C team, as far as I'm aware. And then we'll have our first 8th grade, exclusive 8th grade broadcast of the season when they go to Whirlin next week. That'll be actually this coming Tuesday. And it's going to be a steal here. Passes it back, looking. Trying to send it over. They got the Bobcats right there in the paint. And they tried to get out of the way. I think that was trying to find it. There's a 15 on the roster here, but that is not Peyton Vargas. That's not Peyton Vargas. That is a different 15, so I don't know who it is. It could be, my guess is either Emily O'Rourke or McKenna McKay. They're listed as 13s here, but there could be a 15 down there. Again, these rosters need to be fixed for the, if not the Cali game, then the Matitsi game. Bobcats back underway, sending it over. Still in possession. Shot is up and it's off the rim. It's rebounded by the Bobcats. That was also going to come up. And the rebound again by number 4, Annabelle Wire. Remember, C team is a mix of 6th and 7th grade. So there's going to be really not much organization to these ABC games. When these when these small schools come to town. Thermopolis is, the program's getting smaller as the years go by, but still we have enough for 7th and 8th grade segregation at least. But These small schools don't have enough to separate 7th and 8th grade, so they have to combine their programs together. It's kind of like when the Bobcat football team plays 9-man schools. They shrink back down to 9-man. And it is going to be a jump ball situation here, number 24, and I want to say Ivory Galovich, but I'm not 100% sure. She's the only other 5 listed on the roster. Mackenzie Buckner is also listed as number 5, but she was in the A game, and I think she is well out of the building by now. Number 24 with it here. And a backcourt violation for the Greybull Buffaloes, and it looks like 2 minutes in. We still don't have, or sorry, a minute 15 in. We don't have a point on the board just quite yet. Once again, we are experiencing issues with the internet. This was not a problem in the A and B games, but right now it just seems like the C game is kind of a different story. Started having issues during the intermission. There's nothing we can do about that. We apologize. And it's going to be blocked by her body there, and Greybull will get it back. 4:47. Clock is still not running, though. That's the problem. And they'll run out of bounds here. Yeah, the clock was not running for 5 seconds, so realistically there should be about 4:40 at the very least left on the board. It doesn't matter, though. More basketball. I'll take more basketball any day. That's why I came here, because I love basketball so much. In the backcourt, they're going to try and chase it down. It's going to be a mad scramble to the ball here. Tossing it up here. Pump fakes. Pass it back. Number 25 for Greybull's got this one. Moving to the right side. Being guarded, I believe, by Sydney Eplin. And Eplin is all over her here, and they might get a 5 seconds closely guarded here if this continues. Ball is loose, passing it underneath the key here. Greybull has gotten first blood both in the A and B games. Tossing it up, and this is still a mad dash for the ball here. In the corner, here comes number 3 for Greybull. Down the right side, she's going to reset near the volleyball line. She's going to come down the right lane. Passing it back up, number 32's got it in the paint. Shot is up, and it is no good, and they're still going to fight for the ball here. And still a scoreless game here in this C game here. It's 0-0 with 3:43 to go in the first. Bobcats will get the ball back finally, and Greybull got to give them a shout out there for holding on to the ball as long as they did. Right now it is number 5 with the ball now. I think that's Ivory Galovich. Of course, I'm sure if there wasn't, the player would have corrected me by now. But there they are. Here they are coming down the other side of the court, and Greybull trying to chase it down. And this has kind of been, quite frankly, kind of a sloppy game by both sides so far. However, that's just 6th and 7th grade basketball for you. It's fun to watch. It's not high scoring, but it's very, very, very fun to watch. I'm not saying this is bad. It's like I'm entertained. So that's what sports are for. Entertainment. Waiting for one of the Greybull players to tie her shoe here. Passing it in. Number 32's got it. They've got 2 Bobcats right there in the paint. It's stolen away by the Bobcats. Almost said purple and gold there. I wanted to say it, but I kind of mix up my words there. Running down the left or right side here. She's looking at the ball. Got to keep your eyes up there. Tries to toss it up and nothing there. Shot is up and off the rim. It's no good. And number 15 trying to chase it down. Here comes number 4 up there on the shot, and it's going to still be on the floor. Still no score here. Valiant effort by Annabelle Wire to get something moving there, but unfortunately just couldn't. And we are still scoreless halfway through the first quarter. Coming down the right lane here. Number 3, passing it back, and here on the left elbow, it's stolen away by Wire. If she's anything... Oh, never mind. That's not the right doctor. I was thinking of McKenna Bomigen. Well, to be fair, if she's anything like McKenna Bomigen, I mean, it's like she could go in there. She could probably make a couple of really fantastic plays, get her team on top there. The number font does kind of remind me of the old Lady Bobcats jerseys, though, so gotta give me some slack there. Why I was thinking of Bombingen there. And this one stripped out of her hands. She's got an open lane to the right side. Shot is up, and it's no good. Still scoreless here. And it was rebounded there by Helen Bowker. I assume the daughter of Boone Bowker. If I have to take a guess. So it's going to be Bobcat possession here. By the way, speaking of basketball, not only do we have more middle school basketball coming for you tomorrow, we're waiting on the schedule, but we're also going to be returning our coverage of Hot Springs County Rec District basketball with the Adult League. Don't know when that's going to be starting. I'm waiting on Brian to give me this, give me a bit of a, schedule or whatever. They don't even have it out on the Rec District website yet, so I'm waiting on that. But we will be calling rec basketball. We've already green-lighted it with Brian. He's all right with it, so we will be there to broadcast those games. That is to be determined. However, I would keep my eye out on the upcoming streams tab on our channel for that when it becomes available. Shot is up, and that is going to be taken away. Coming down the right side, number 3's got it. Number 24 for Greybull, passing it back. Bobcat defense has been stellar today. Greybull taking the shot, a little bit of contact there, but it remains in the Bobcat, or it remains in safety there as they don't get the foul. Bobcat ball here once again. It looks like it'll be Reagan Schaefer coming down the court. And try to pass it out to number 23 on the play there. And coming down the other side, here they come. Shot is up, and it is no good. Still scoreless here in this C game. Number 24, dribbling left, giving it out now to number 1. 1 once again with it. A little bit open there. She probably could have tried to move the ball just a little bit there. Tries a bit of a, I guess by their standards, it probably is a skip pass. Here they come down the other side of the court. Shot is up and it's no good. And Greybull will get the ball back. 35 seconds to go. Your eyes are not deceiving you. It is still scoreless here at Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium. 26 seconds to go in the first quarter. Number 1 still with it. Passes out to number 24. Passing it left side, and the ball has been stripped. Number 13 on the takeaway. 7 seconds to go. Here they come, down the left lane. Trying to heave it over and into the net, and it's missed. Takes a second opportunity, and that one's missed. We will be right back as we conclude the first quarter. It is scoreless here in Thermopolis. You are watching middle school girls basketball, the C game, here on Two Basin Sports Network, the voice of the Bobcats. Scoreless here, Greybull versus Thermopolis when we come back. Mike's welcoming back inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium in Thermopolis on the campus of Thermopolis Middle School. Thermopolis Bobcats and the Greybull Buffaloes. That C game here is scoreless. No, I did not forget to change the score. No, the scorekeepers haven't been, the scorekeepers have been paying attention. it's just there hasn't been any scores yet. They've been so close. So Greybull trying to keep that streak that they've had today. They've scored first in both games, the A and B game. And they're trying to keep that going here in the C game. But right now, nobody has scored. I've never seen this before. A scoreless first quarter. I've never seen this at any level of basketball. And I've been watching this sport for the last, 15 years of my life. It's, crazy to think about. Six minutes on the board here to start the second quarter. You're watching the Thermopolis Bobcats C game here against the Greybull Buffaloes. Coming down from Greybull up through Manderson and Worland to get here. Up through Lucerne as well. Usually on these broadcasts when we have teams visiting, I usually have a bit of a description of what their route is like. But with Greybull, it's honestly just an hour of just farms. Once you get out of Greybull and into Basin, there's farms, and maybe a little bit of construction and farming equipment. Once you get out of Worland, there are farms. Shot is up for Greybull. They're going to have another opportunity, and that is going to be worth the first basket of the game. It took them 6 minutes and 18 seconds, I believe, for the first basket, but it finally happened. Thermopolis dribbling right side. Here they come, switching hands. Shot is up, and it is no good. Almost got in. There's been a lid on this basket today for both teams today in this C game. And another attempt, no good. The third time was not the charm. Here they are coming down the far side of the court. A pass to number 40. Shot is up, and that one's going to fall in. And Greybull out to a 4-0 lead here in the second quarter of the C game. And one of the players fell there. With the possession is, I think, number 5, Ivory Galovich. And here they come, Greybull stealing the ball here. They're coming down the far side. Number 15 for Greybull with the ball now. Passing it back, number 2. Has a little bit of trouble holding on to the basketball there. They're going to give it out to number 40, and that one's going to fall out of bounds. And that is going to go back to Thermopolis here as getting ready to inbound. It will be Sydney Eplin. 4:34 left on the clock here in this first half of basketball, and what has been a fantastic day of basketball against the Greybull Buffaloes today. Greybull had an early lead in that B game. Now remember that they had an early lead, but the Bobcats were able to get it back in that B game. This could be the same kind of situation here. However, with how rare points have been today, they have to score quick and they have to score now. Shot is up and it's in. And that is going to fall for the Bobcats, and they will cut it down to a 2-point lead. As soon as I mentioned how scarce points were, the Bobcats get on the board. 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Greybull passing it. It's tipped. Take it back. Here comes number 20 up the court now. The shot is missed. Greybull struggling in the backcourt here. Number 20 off number 2. Here comes number 32 for Greybull. Here in front here, she'll dump it off here under the basket. Number 40 for Greybull's got it. Rebounded by 15. Shot is up and it's no good. And rebounded by Avery Teeples. At least I think that's Avery. Shot is up and it's no good. The Bobcats have gotten there. They've had open lanes. Just have not been able to utilize them. And a traveling call here on the Buffaloes. So the Bobcats will get the ball back. 4-2 here. And Ashley Clear has put together a really good set of girls here. The A team, the B team, and C team. This is the first game of the year, but I have a feeling this is going to be a great season for the Thermopolis Middle School program. Might have to catch an interview with her one of these days before the game starts. Anyway, a timeout has been called, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. It's a Bobcat timeout. It's kind of a stark difference here when you're, you know, when you're seeing the players on the court or on the field or whatever versus when they're not currently playing. We have just two sets of worlds here. We got the players today have been nothing but business out there on the court, and they've done very well. Over here on the left side of me, we got the players that have completed their A and B games. They're just chilling on their phones, talking, chatting, having a good time. And it's just like, when you're on the court, it's all business. But when you're off the court, you got to allow yourself to have a little bit of fun. 3:20 to go here in the second quarter. 4-2 here in this game. And the inbound getting ready for the Bobcats. 3:15 to go. Trying to lob it over. Number 20 on the shot, and it's almost going to be in there, but a lid on the basket remains. And a jump ball coming up here. It's almost like somebody put saran wrap on that basket in between the B and C games because Greybull there's been a basket scored there, but it took a while because Greybull had 2 shots in the bucket before Thermopolis was able to score on that basket. So who knows? Maybe the second half when they switch sides, maybe we'll see more points from the Bobcats. But goes out of bounds. It looks like it'll stay with Thermopolis here. They're on their side. Remember, Thermopolis wearing the white, moving left to right here across your screen or your radio dial, whatever you're listening to. And here they come, a steal here. They got 2 Bobcats meeting her down there, and the rest of them will come in and join. Bit of a bullet pass to the left side. 25-1, passing around the rim. Number 24 takes the jump shot. It is no good, and it is picked up by number 20 on the Bobcats here. Again, I have no clue if that is Amelia Johnson or Blakely Postma, so I apologize for that. There are 2 number 20s listed on the roster, so we're just going to give her the number assignment here. All players currently on the floor coming off now as they have substituted their entire squad here. And the Bobcats getting ready to inbound. It looks like going there is Haley Ralston. Back in the game here. Oh, a little bit of contact there, and that is going to be a foul. And it was our player of the game from the B game. I think that's Ella Benefiel out there on the floor right now. Did really well in that B game, and she is now here in the C game. As she racks up a foul here to start her time on the court. Or check that, it was actually a foul on Greybull, number 24. Benefiel up, and it is in for the Bobcats. I'm telling you, I don't know why she's not starting. I don't know why. They need to consider putting her on the starting 5. She did really well in that B game. And a backcourt violation. Number 34 just did not know where she was on the floor. Spatial awareness, kind of a key thing here. She was right there. She was trying to get past her defender, and she just took a step back, and unfortunately it was behind that purple line. Benefiel with the ball now, moving up the court, receiving it off of Jessie Moore. And on the floor she goes, and she took a hard tumble there. So 2 fouls called for the Buffaloes, and once again it is number 24 racking up the foul here. Really wasn't very many fouls to speak of, if at all, in that first period, and now Greybull's kind of racking them up like they're going out of style. 2:17 to go here in the second quarter. Shot is up, and it is no good there on the interior. Almost got it there. And then they'll take another one. That one's going to be in, and it's a swish by Ella Benefiel. She's racked up 4 points in this game so far. She's been in for like 2 minutes, and she has already come in and started making an impact. Benefiel on the steal, coming down the other side of the court, down the right lane, it's up and it's in! So it is now 8-4. Greybull scored the first 2 baskets, but the Bobcats have now scored 4 in a row here. Number 24 for the Buffaloes. Passing it left side, almost taken away. And it's underneath the basket, hits the bottom of the rim, and that's going to be taken away. I think that's Jesse Moore on the takeaway there for the Bobcats. And so with that, Greybull's just going to stay back. Number 24 is going to head to the bench. Number 3 coming in for the Buffaloes. 24 has had a great game tonight, or so this afternoon. I guess it's still afternoon. Sun sets in another hour, though, so can you really blame me? Benefield with the ball, pass it back down to number 13. I think that's McKenna McKay or something. I don't know who that is. It might be McKay. There should not be duplicate uniforms. There should not be duplicate uniforms. I don't know why there is, but there is. Number 25 here. Passing it in. Number 3's got it. Far side, guarded by Benefield. Same size as each other. It's going to be a tipped pass. Taken back by number 13, and it's going to be a jumper, I believe. Here. We got subs coming on, I believe. I heard the buzzer. Yep, we got a sub coming on as Ella Benefield is going to come off the floor here. I think coming in is going to be... Oh, we got a player tying her shoes down there on the other side of the floor. It's number 1. Ella Benefield leaves the floor with, I think, 4 points, 6 points, something like that. So she came in for a couple minutes and was taken out, but she had a fantastic impact. Number 5 on the floor now, getting ready. That is Ivory Galovich, and she's got possession here. Moving left side, she's going to have to pick up and pass here. Pass or shoot. I don't think she wants to shoot. Trying to go for the ball. It's going to be a jumper here, as number 3 was not willing to back off. 1:08 left on the clock here in the first half of action. You are watching Thermopolis Middle School girls basketball on Two Basin Sports Network. The final game of our coverage today, the C game, will be back here tomorrow as they take on Rocky Mountain. Number 5's got it here. She's in a little bit of trouble. That's Galovich moving right side, and a call on the Bobcats there. So that's going to be, I think it was a double dribble, honestly. And that's going to be moving it back to Greybull. Number 25 getting set to inbound here for the Greybull Buffaloes here. Got some Greybull fans over there on that right side coming in droves here. Right side, she's going to move. A screen was set. Awesome job there by the Buffaloes to get something going there. Ball is loose, and it's going to be another fight for the ball and another jumper. Person that tried to get the ball down there was Jesse Moore. Don't know who she was. I think she was fighting with number 32 for the ball. Getting ready for the pass inside, and she's got free space under the basket. Passing it back to number 32. I think it was intended for 25. And the Bobcats will steal it here. Alan Balker with the steal there, but they'll get it right. They'll get it onto the sideline, or baseline here. I'm sorry, I am losing my mind. Here they come, moving right side, trying to get to the basket. Underneath, shots up, and it hits the back of the metal there. Sorry, back of the iron. That's what they call it. I am so stupid. I'm learning. I'm trying to learn. Bounce pass, and it looks like this is Haley Ralston back in the game now. 23 seconds to go, but the clock is not running. Now it's running. He's under a lot of pressure here, and it's going to be taken away as she tried to pass it off to Helen Balker. And the Bobcats have really started getting things going in motion here. 8 points scored here in this second quarter. Shot is up for the Buffaloes, and it is going to be a cat fight down there to get it. Rebounded there by Jesse Moore. And as time expires, she will not be able to get a shot off. And that will conclude the first half of action. We'll be right back. It's halftime here. The first game of the season for the C team here. The third game for the middle school here against Greybull Middle School. We'll be right back. It's 8-4 at the half. Let's welcome back inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium here in Thermopolis. As we got a lot here going on, as the C game really kind of has been probably the most. I'm not going to lie, the B game was a little bit more entertaining, but C game not very low scoring, but that has opened up the alleyway for a lot of fantastic moments here. We had a couple of couple of great baskets here. I want to talk about a couple of people that have made some pretty good impacts here in the third quarter. I want to talk about people I want to shout out here. Ella Benefiel, Haley Ralston, and whoever number 30 is down there for the C team. Keep in mind, we do not their names. We have their names, but we don't have. Oh, sorry, no, Jesse Moore. Jesse Moore is the person that's wearing number 30. I'm sorry. I am just a little bit slow today. I'm sorry. We'll be back here tomorrow for for more middle school basketball action as the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies come down from Cali to take on the Bobcats. We'll be right here from Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium. Near side, here they come down the left lane. It's off the iron and out of bounds, it looks like. And great effort there by Ivory Galovich to try and get that shot going, but off the bottom of the iron there. That will give it back to Greybull as it kills 8 seconds off the clock. Possession arrow pointed toward Greybull. Greybull will be moving left to right here, wearing the navy uniforms. Thermopolis moving right to left, wearing the white uniforms. And a jumper here as they'll keep the ball with Greybull here. 8-4 the score so far here from Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium here in the C game. This is the mostly 6th graders, but there's a couple of 7th graders sprinkled in as well. Think of it as, okay, no, actually I shouldn't say that because there's players around me, so I probably shouldn't say that, but I mean, think of it this way. I mean, like the A team, I actually don't know how they was, I think it's just like the older, because the A team was almost exclusively 8th graders, so I guess it's like varsity, and then you got your JV team, which is the B team, and then like the freshman team, which is the C team. So in this case, the freshmen are the 6th graders. Here they are coming back down the court, down the left side, trying to make the layup. It's up and it's in! And the Bobcats will break it into double digits. Well, it took them long enough. It took them about 12 or 15 minutes to break into double digits here, but and number 24 tried her best to keep it in there, but unfortunately just touches the purple line there. The only purple you really want to touch there is the T on the Bobcat or the text. Other than that, purple is pretty much off limits. 5 minutes to go here. Ooh, good move there by the player there. Shot is up, and it is no good. Great attempt there by Ivory Galovich. Here comes number 24 down the court. Ball's a little bit loose, but they keep a hold of it, and there were 2 people there kind of clashing to see who'd get there. Number 3 trying to move it up the left or right lane, but number 15's there to stop her. And the shot is up, and it will roll in for the 2. So Greybull does get their first basket of the half here. They didn't score until the second, or nobody scored until the second quarter, but they got two baskets in that second quarter. But up until now, that was their only couple baskets. I think it was like a 1 quarter difference between baskets there. 10-6 here in this C game here. We got 4 minutes left on the board here in the third quarter. Number 3, floating it underneath. Here comes number 32. Shot is up, and it's no good. Rebounded by the Buffaloes on offense. Underneath the key, shot is up, or I think it's an attempted pass to number 32. I think it's staying with the Buffaloes. The Thermopolis defense has done very well in this game. They've kind of been tiring out the Greybull offense quite a bit here. Just kind of playing mind games with them as the game progresses, and that is a travel call as she jumps back and then takes the jump shot. So 4 minutes left on the board as we are now 2 minutes through here in this third quarter, about a third of the way through, about a sixth of the way through the half. And here comes Thermopolis and another, I think it's a double dribble that time. That one was on number 5. Ivory Galovich, the 6th grader. There's a lot more 6th graders on the roster here than there are 7th and 8th graders, which is actually kind of impressive. It kind of explains why a couple of those 6th graders are bleeding into the B roster here. Out of bounds, and it will go back to Greybull. And we got our own little media personnel down there. I see Paisley Logan down there once again with the cameras. She's doing a really great job there, getting some photos for the team. A great basketball player and a great photographer. You can be good at 2 things at once. Number 24 with the ball here, moving right side, down the right lane, gets a one-hander up, and it's no good. And it's taken back, going back down the court. Here come the Bobcats on the run. It's scored! And it's up and it's in for the Bobcats. Make this one a 6-point game once again. I think the score was made there by number 4. That was Annabelle Wire, if that was correct. And a little bit of a loose ball down there on the key, and it's stripped away once again. Wire on the steal there. Lost my words there for a second. And here comes number 5, Ivory Galovich. The shot is up from mid-range. It's no good. It's rebounded. Number 32, Avery Teeples here on the rebound. Gets the shot up, a very contested shot there. Teeples will get her own rebound. Shot is up, and that was no good. She gets a 3rd rebound. This shot is up. That one's no good either. She's going to get another rebound. Shot's up. This one goes in. She had 4 rebounds before she got the points there. Talk about dedication. We got substitutions pending here for the Bobcats. 5 at the scores table, 1 for Greybull as well. Shots up, a right-handed shot there for Greybull. It's rebounded by number 15. And it looks like we got a change of possession there off of a call. 2-11 as we have mass subs coming into the game. 3-13. Right now we're seeing Tegan Allen, number 13. I don't know who that is. I don't know if it's McKay or O'Rourke. We also got number 20. I don't know if that's Johnson or Postma. And then we also got number 30, Jesse Moore. And it's stolen away by Greybull down onto the other end of the court. And that was technically blocked. And it goes out of bounds. She had a hand on it, and it kind of just... It probably could have gone in had she not gotten a hand on it. So good job there by the Bobcats hustling down and staying on her. That's been another thing, too, across the A, B, and C games so far. Bobcats have had fantastic hustle on these transition balls. And, you know, they've been getting down court quickly. Now, the space that they've been leaving kind of left to be desired a little bit, let's be honest. But the transition work has done really well today. 1:52 to go here, 14-6. The Thermopolis Bobcats on top. They have won the A and B games today. The C team looking to win their game as well. Oh, good one there. Loses control of the ball. It's on the ground. Shot by number 20. It's up and it's going to roll off the rim there. Greybull on the rebound. 1:35 to go in the third quarter. And it is a call there for Greybull, so we'll go back to Thermopolis. Number 23, Helen Bowker getting ready to pass it in here for the, the inbound. Bringing it down is Tegan Allen. Trying to set some space up here on the floor. Number 20 trying to get her spacing right here. And she will get the ball, so it works out there. She's going to drive to the rim. Shot is up, and it's no good. Rebounded by the Bobcats, but this could be a jumper, and it is. A jump ball, and it will be in Greybull's favor. 1:13 to go in the third. It is 14-6 here on the TBSN scoreboard. .25, trying to move her way through. She's got Tegan Allen right up in her face there. A screen works there. and tries to pass it back. Number 2's got it on the right elbow. She moves it back into the right side. Here she comes down up top, and she'll send it underneath the basket. Number 40's got it, and she is going to score with 49 seconds to go. Like we said, points have been few and far between, so don't let that basket scare you if you're a Bobcat fan, but they've got to clamp down still. Shot is up, and that one is going to be the answer. I didn't even see who got the basket on that one. 32 seconds to go. 25 passing it up now to 3. From mid-range, there she goes. Oh, she's got an open lane. Number 31 looks down at the ground. That's why you got to keep your eyes up there. And the ball taken away. Number 20's got it. She's got her way down the left side. Shot is up and no good, but she's going to try to hit the rebound. She can't get it. Number 2 down on the far side, and we got a traveling call on the Buffaloes. And so that'll give it back to the Bobcats with 1 1/10 second to go. Just a friendly reminder, we'll be back tomorrow here at Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium for the middle school girls as they take on Rocky Mountain Middle School. That'll be right here on 2 Basin Sports Network, the voice of the Bobcats. And apparently the exclusive voice of the middle school Bobcats, I guess. 25 getting ready to pass it in here. 1 second to go, and they'll just run out the clock, and that is going to conclude the third quarter of action. We'll be right back. You are watching Bobcat basketball on 2 Basin Sports Network from Thermopolis Middle School. 16-8 the score when we come back. I'd like to welcome you back inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium in Thermopolis, on campus of Thermopolis Middle School. Thermopolis Bobcats and the Greybull Buffaloes here from TMS. The final quarter of the final game of our coverage here tonight. The C game about to come to a close. And it has been a fantastic game through and through. 16-8 the score. Bobcats on top. They've doubled the score of the Buffaloes here. Getting ready to inbound it is going to be number 5, Ivory Galovich. And we are back underway. 6 minutes to go in the game. They are coming down the left side. And it's going to be picked and taken away. And double dribble there. There they are. They're going to pass it in. Thermopolis getting the ball back here. Here comes Galovich here. She's going to drive down the right side, and it will not fall in, but she's going to continue to fight for it there. And they'll get on the baseline here. Here comes number 24 for Greybull getting ready to inbound the ball. And was able to fake her out there. It looks like she kind of fell on her hind end there. Number 32 trying to get her way through there, and it's going to be kind of blocked there. She gets off to her teammate right next to her, and a jump ball over there on the baseline. Great job there. It looks like Sydney Eplin tried to get in there to make a play on the ball. 5:21 to go in our coverage today. 24 to go, or sorry, number 30, is that 24 or 34? Pump fake, passed it in. That was 24 on the inbound. Swing, trying to get a chance here, and it's taken away by number 15. She's going to get to the ground, but she's going to get it. Great steal there. And they're going to keep the ball here as they'll move them up the court here. And a fast transition there from the back court to the front court. And two Greybull girls right there, and it's still loose. And try to take it away. And how many times have we seen Galovich try and get in there and get the ball? And she has been an aggressive basketball player so far today. In a good way. Avery Teeple's out there on the floor here for the C team. Haley Ralston also out there on the floor. And it's still there for the Bobcats. I think it was taken away. And here comes Galovich. Trying to pass up. Galovich cannot get a hold of it there. Number 24 takes it away for Greybull. Number 15. And it's stripped away, stolen away. Number 15. One-handed pass there. Breaks away down the right lane. She's got it. It's up and it's no good. Here comes number 15. Barely avoids the travel. 24 takes a shot, and it's going to go underneath the basket there. I can't call it what they normally call it because I'm afraid that's going to come off as unsportsmanlike. But 4:08 to go here in the fourth quarter. Only subs for Greybull right now. None for Thermopolis that I've seen. So still we're not really looking at very fresh legs out there at the moment. 4:03 to go here in the fourth quarter. We're watching middle school girls basketball. It's the final game of the afternoon, the C game. Shot is up and it's no good. Coming down the near side is going to be number 3 for the Buffaloes. Skip pass over toward, or not skip pass, but the pass over into the center of the key. Number 32's got it. It's going to be another fight for the ball. Number 32, Avery Teeples, tried to get in there and take the ball away. 3:41 to go in the fourth quarter. No subs for anybody during that little intermission. Coming down the right side, left side, trying to get there in the middle of the key. And the ball is still loose. It's picked up by Greybull. Number 24 has been a key asset here in this game. It's off and it's in off a one-hander. She's had some incredible plays today, and a lot of people I don't think have her on their radar right now. But she has done quite a bit quietly and in the background. A little bit high of a dribble there for number 2, but she's still making it work. Number 1's got it now as she's back in the game, and she's being guarded by another number 1. That is Haley Ralston. Dribbling to the right side. Shot is up, and it's no good. Rebounded by number 22. This one on the left side. And a traveling call there for number 22 of the Buffaloes. I saw that one coming, a little bit of a step hop there. And we got subs. 23, 13, 32, 00. So Alan Bowker is back onto the floor here. And so is Reagan Schaefer. At least I assume that's Schaefer. And in the middle here, it's going to be another fight for the ball. And a jump ball here for the 2 on the floor there. So also in the game as well is number 13. So I can't tell you because that's either O'Rourke or McKay, and I don't know who. And a reach in, it looks like, down there on the floor. Just kind of waiting here. 2:36 to go. Greybull's going to have possession here. And the girl that she passed to kind of slipped by 0-0 there just a little bit. And a bit of a tip pass here. It's still there in the backcourt for number 2. Ball still loose down on the sideline. They're going to chase it down. It's kind of like watching horse racing there, trying to watch them chase down the ball, but it will go back to Greybull. Or I guess it'll stay with Greybull. Like I said, it's like watching horse racing. They're just neck and neck trying to get that ball. And it's tipped away. Stolen away. Annabelle Wire down there. She's got the shot. It's up and it's no good. And Wire has gotten herself in plenty of positions to score based off of those turnovers. She's done a fantastic job creating opportunities down there on the floor. Wire's going to get the ball back here, and she is going to just stay there and guard it. Jump ball here on the floor. 2 minutes to go. Only one foul so far, and that is on the Bobcats. I think it was charged to Annabelle Wire. I don't know how long ago that was, but 1:57 to go as the clock runs again. 0-0. Here comes Schaefer down the floor past the Bobcat hedge. He'll get past the tee. She'll move far side out near the scores table. Has it down near the three-point line. Tries the skip pass, and it's going to be tipped, and it'll be a dog pile down there trying to get the ball. Trying to tip it away, still loose. Nobody has it. Greybull picks it up on the left side. 1:33 to go. Bobcats will also get it back now as, once again, Wire was able to get herself in there. Here comes Reagan Schaefer. Passes right side. It'll go out near the bench. And I think it's time to deliver our TBSN player of the game, and I think I'm going to give this one to... You know what? Actually, I don't know. I think I'm going to give it to Ivory Galovich. She's had quite a great game today. So, Ivory Galovich is your player of the game for the C game. Out of bounds here, and it will go back to Thermopolis. Inbounding, it's going to be Annabelle Wire, and we got some subs coming onto the floor for the Bobcats using the sticky thingy over there on the bench here to get rid of the stuff on their shoes. Because God forbid, right? Coming on is Tegan Allen as she'll get ready to receive the inbound here. I think Hannah Bourne is in on the floor as well. Or check that, she's not. I'm just kind of stupid. Check that. It is actually, it's Jessie Moore. I'm sorry. But missed shot there by the Bobcats. 60 seconds to go. 16-10 lead. Here they come down the right side, going down inside the right lane. Gets over near the left elbow. Pass it back up top. She'll move left side. Heavily guarded here by Helen Bowker. And the ball is loose there. They'll pick it up. It's stripped away once again. Wire's in there on the action. And they're going to fight for the ball here. Jump ball called on the floor out near the key. Greybull getting ready to inbound. 40 seconds to go here. The game, it could be over, but I don't know. You don't know. Nothing is for certain in basketball. It's kind of a chaotic game. But 40 and 1/10 of a second left. Here comes Greybull getting ready to go. They dribbled. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened there. She dribbled it there. Like she tried to self-pass or something. But they're going to give her another opportunity there. And over on the sideline, it will go out of bounds. 38 seconds to go, and Thermopolis will get the ball back. Clock continues to run. And this is Tegan Allen with the ball. She'll pass it. The shot is up, and it's no good. It's rebounded, still in the air. And it's going to be taken back away. Wire's got the ball on that far side. Wire heaves it up for three on a prayer, and it will be missed. 17 seconds to go. Wire with the ball once again. Going left side, a little bit of a collision, but she's going to keep it there. and stolen away. Going back the other way. Number 31's got it. They stole it, and they're going to heave it up, and that will be no good. And the Thermopolis Bobcats sweep the Greybull Buffaloes in the middle school games today. The A team won, the B team won, and now the C team will get a win. And now it's on to tomorrow's game against Rocky Mountain. We'll be here tomorrow for that game, but we'd like to thank all of our audience. Thank you so much for watching today's action from Thermopolis Middle School. The final score of the C game, 16-10, Thermopolis on top. We'd like to thank all of our audience for watching. We wish everyone from Greybull a drive home. We wish everyone from Greybull a safe drive home. And remember, do not pet the buffalo.